Yeah. Another one. What up, though? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? You back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man Mark Nash. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. You already know what it is. It's a hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. We like to let the jokes fly. You know why life is serious enough. Man, good night of Thursday night boxing, man. Came out of nowhere. Jojo Diaz versus Jesus Perez. And it was a damn good scrap. I ain't even going. This was a good scrap. I don't know what Jojo talking about. He got robbed. I thought he did a decent job at the end, but same thing with the fight we saw last week. Left too much meat on the bone. Pause. Too much. Like it was too many missed opportunities for Jojo Diaz. What's popping with y'all though, man? What did y'all think of the fight? Good fight? Robbery?
You never heard of it.
I don't think that one was a robbery, dog. Jojo was like, yeah, man, if they can't do me right, I'm gonna find somewhere else to go. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Jojo might need to be taken into the house. I like Jojo. And I was looking for rounds to give Jojo Diaz. I just thought he didn't do enough. He was sitting there in that high guard and just let Perez tee off on him all night. I mean, granted, at the end, Perez got a little tired a little bit, but yeah, Jojo was just taking too many punches, unnecessary too. Unnecessarily. I was like, bro, you gonna stand there in that high guard? Just gonna stand there and high guard it all night. And that's what I was seeing in the first round. I remember talking to Lisa. I was like, yo, you see what your boy doing, right? She said, I see, Mark. I'm like, yeah, fam. But all right, though. Got a good show planned for y'all. Got to talk about this Canelo, Crawford, Benavidez, Charlo kerfuffle. Can we call it that? Feel good to be back in studio, though. So I'm going to run the short intro. Not the 5-minute one. 30 seconds. We're going to start this damn thing up. Let's get it.
This that squad side.
All right, let's get into it, man. I'm going to drop the link out there, and I'm going to open the phone lines up early so you can call in and voice your opinion. Tell me what you thought of the scrap. Also, we can talk about this other news in boxing. Let me see. My boy Heavy Bag said, what up, though? Said, Peace King. He said, I hope you got the cash app. Got a cash app? Let me see. You know what? Just now seeing it. Shout out to Heavy Bad Boss. Okay, that's you, Heavy Bad's one. He said, salute, fam. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Shout out my guy, Heavy Bad Boxing TV. What up, though? All right, let me make sure I got this link out there. I'm gonna pin it at the top so I don't have to drop the link all night while I'm here. Let me see. But yeah, man, I thought the guy Tio. I'm about to say Tio. I thought Heavy. Now I'm about to say Heavy Bad Boxing. Damn, Jojo Diaz. That's his name. Man, Jojo was looking slow, lethargic. Just letting my man just tee off on him, hiding behind the high guard. And as I was watching, I was like, man, he gotta have to catch and shoot with this guy. Can't just stand there in that high guard. And then we get to a sequence. I think it was like third or fourth round, maybe fourth or fifth round. Dude let off like 5 uppercuts with the same hand in a row. Yeah, you heard me. 5 uppercuts. Same hand in a row. And Jojo just took him. Then the dude threw a left and another uppercut. I was like, yo, this dude just allowed for an 8-piece on you. No biscuit.
They never heard of it.
I don't know what. I was like, bro, you can't do that. You can't do that, Jojo. Jojo gonna have to figure it out. He talking about he got robbed and people doing him dirty, bro.
They never heard of it.
No, Jojo, you lost that fight, bro. Left too much meat on the bone. Left too much meat on the bone. Pause. Got to do better than that. Shout out to Toby Barley. He said, salute to Martin Nash in the chat. Salute to you, fam. Toby Barley, what up? Heavy Bag said he shot. That's what I'm saying, bro. Is it time to just give Jojo a hug and tell him to walk it off? You know what I'm saying? It's time to take it to the crib. Might be taking it to the crib, man. Might be that time because, I mean, he can't go up in weight. It ain't no up from here for Jojo Diaz. Jojo Diaz is a blown up guy at 140. Like he said, he partied himself out of his divisions. And he's too small for 47. He can't, shit, he might be too small for 40. But he's too small for 47, most definitely. He can't compete with those guys up there at 47. In my humble opinion. He got to figure it out. Maybe training might be the way to go. Maybe he might need to be a trainer. But I don't see him beating the top guys at 140. I mean, he's a former champion, rightfully so, but he's losing to a guy like Perez. The way he lost, man, Jojo. Got to put a case on Jojo. That shit was looking disappointing because he had so much promise. Jojo had so much promise when he started, man. Y'all know how the bars go. Had a spark when you started, and now you're just garbage. It's a garbage performance from Jojo Diaz. Congratulations to Perez. Perez wasn't no better. He started gassing in the later rounds, sloppy punches, leaving himself open. Jojo couldn't capitalize. It was times Jojo would let the guy just throw like 12-piece combos on him like a family. Bro, he hit you with the family pack. Some for you, some for you. Piece for you, piece for you. What the? Jojo.
They never heard of it.
Jojo disappointed me, man. Disappointed me. Legacy Mindset, he said Jojo is washed. Shit, dried and folded too. After that performance, I mean, people came to see Jojo too. They wanted to see their guy do well. You can hear the crowd trying to cheer their man on throughout the joint. But shit, Jojo was like, man, I ain't here for that. It was like he was waiting for one big shot. It was times where it just seems like he didn't trust his hand speed. Like, the guy's right here, but I'm not throwing it because he's probably not going to be there. And he was just second-guessing himself way too much. Way too much. But, shit, I wish him nothing but the best, man. It's going to be a long ride home for Jojo Diaz, I'll tell you that. But that one ref, though, that had a 99-90. Come on, man. You only gave Jojo one round? Come on, bro. Gotta put a case on that ref, man. You only gave him one round? Now, I don't think Jojo wanted to fight. I thought he made it close, made it more interesting as the fight went on. Definitely made it more interesting, right? Because his opponent was getting tired, leaning in, lunging, punches start getting wild and wide. But at the end of the day, Jojo didn't do himself no favors, and that referee, like I said, that judge, they had it 99-90. Jojo did better than 99-90, right? We can all agree to that. Shit. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, man. I wish him nothing but the best. All right, let me see. There was something else I want to say about that fight before I move on. There was something else. Score, opponent. That's it. Fuck it. Pretty much it. I did see this graphic count coming on the screen, and I thought this was interesting too. When I was looking, this is the Ring Magazine ratings, right, for 135. And I'm like, this is what I've been saying to, I was talking to Shelton about it, Lisa Bell, KP, Foodie. Anybody who will listen, I've been telling them, this guy William Zepeda, I don't hear nobody calling his name out. They calling out guys 2-3 divisions higher, but nobody is calling out this guy William Zepeda. 29-0, 25 knockouts. He's vicious. He's vicious. Vicious to the body, too. Next generation, you say, yeah, what it do? What's good, man? What's good? Yeah. I know y'all ain't used to seeing me around this time, man. Popping up on y'all. It was a good fight, though, on Thursday. I had to do immediate reaction on this one. Yeah, 99-90 is crazy. It's egregious. It's egregious, man. Nobody gave JoJo only one round in that fight. Not even Perez and his team, his damn self. One round, it's crazy. Toby Barley, he said, I picked JoJo because I thought he realized this was his last chance. But I guess he's just shot right now. He shot and shit out of luck. He's some shot shit. Shot and shit out of luck. But what was I saying? Yeah, back to this Zepeda guy, man. He got a fight coming up. And I'm excited to see his performance, man. If he calls out these big names or would the fans start calling him out? Because I was like, man, nobody's talking about this guy, Zepeda. He said Shakur Ben called him out. I ain't hear that. When Shakur called him out? Boy, Heavy Bag said Shakur Ben called him out. Shit, I ain't hear that one. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see some of these guys step it up, man. I want to see some of these guys step it up. Who's going to be the next big star, man? Who's going to have this breakout performance? Need to see somebody have a breakout performance because the bottom line is this. Ain't none of these dudes getting no younger. Ain't none of these dudes getting no younger. And they're not fighting each other. There's no reason that Davis and Loma shouldn't have fought by now. Cruz and Loma shouldn't have fought. Shakur and Loma. Shakur and Cruz. Shakur and Davis. Frank Martin. Like, come on, man. That O don't mean nothing if you ain't fighting the guys. The O means nothing if you ain't fighting nobody. Shit, everybody in the chat right here got an O. You know what I'm saying? No losses. They ain't fought nobody. Gotta fight somebody, man. He said everybody want to save Shakur for unification. Why? I don't get that. You got to break that down, Keenan. Tell me why. Big Money, what up, fam? Just getting started. What's popping with you, fam? Heavy Bad said, at the Yoshino fight, Shakur went down the list. What you mean? Oh, he went down the list of naming people? Oh, I missed that. But I ain't gonna lie, I put a lot of the onus on the bigger names too, man, because they have to be the one to push it. They have to be the ones who ask for it, especially the Javante Tank Davises of the world. You the A side, right? The big dog, the draw, the money man, all of that good shit. But you ain't asking for nobody, but everybody asking for you. And we keep getting guys that nobody asked for. The Rollies of the world, the Hector nigga.
They never heard of
The
it.
Hector Garcias of the world get the Tank Davis shot. Well, you say these other guys ain't did nothing. Blows my mind, bro. Blow my mind. Pause. But I get it. Everybody want to ride with their guy. Speaking of riding with your guy, we got to talk about this Canelo shit, man. Let's get into it. We got to talk about it. So Canelo had put out he was going to have, last time I talked to y'all, it was Monday. And Canelo was going to drop an announcement on Tuesday. Well, the announcement came out that he's renewing his partnership with the Mexican TV company. I think it's Azteca or Aztec, something like that. Mexican TV channel, right? Boom. Said my next opponent is not going to be a Mexican, though. It's going to be American. But shit, who's it gonna be? So everybody just naturally assumed it's gonna be Charlo. Charlo said, "Hey, look. Matter of fact, let me go to Twitter. I got it right here. You ain't gotta hold on. Let's go right to Twitter. Oh, baby, we kept the files. Let me see where my bookmarks at. All right, let me share the screen. This is what Charlo had to say when it came to it. Charlo was like, never heard of it.
It never heard of it.
He was share the screen. Boom. What your boy Charlo had to say.
Everybody else keeps talking about myself. Hey, I haven't even talked to Al Haney since our last fight. So everybody else keeps talking about, oh, you about to fight Canelo, this and that. This. I ain't gonna go. It ain't no confirmation. I'm in an island somewhere. Stupid ass boy. Oh, man. Yeah, chill out. Until it's official, it's official. I offered. I said I'd do it if I gotta do.
He said I offered. Okay, so basically, Charlo say it ain't happening. It ain't him. Who's it gonna be? I find it very hard to believe it's gonna be Terence Bud Crawford. I don't believe that. I damn sure don't believe that. Let me see where we at with it. He said, because if they challenging Shakur on Top Rank, they're gonna hand him rounds. What you mean? Hold up. He said, Shakur did, but ain't nobody want to fight him for that vacant. And we see why after how they did Edwin. Man, Edwin wasn't doing shit neither though, bro. Let's just keep it a buck. Edwin was in there doing a lot of feinting and following as well. A lot of feinting and following. He won't let his hands go neither. Wasn't breaking the clinch. Like, it was very lackluster performance for both guys. Everyone got to blame himself. You know, this was Shakur's show. You got to go in there and take that shit. Everybody knew him. Everybody came to see him. Got to do more than that. Can't just follow the guy around the ring in this generation. He said, because if they challenging Shakur on Top Rank, they're going to hand him rounds. Top Rank guys lose. We seen Top Rank guys lose right there on camera. Shit, Manny Pacquiao lost to Jeff Horn. They'll take that shit. He said, I still want opinions of boxing with, okay, opinions of boxing with Alden Johnson. I like that. Alden Johnson. I like the new handle. He said, I still want Shakur versus Frank Martin. Got to make that happen. Really?
It never heard of it.
That's the fight you want? Damn. You got to tell me more. Why is that matchup so intriguing to you? What, Southpaw versus Southpaw? No. Why is that? It's not like either one of them are knockout artists. It's definitely going 12. I see it going to 12. Hell yeah, big money. Charlo's definitely on vacation somewhere, nowhere near this Canelo fight. So I don't know where that came from. That's why when I talked about it on Members Only, I put a question mark. Like, where are people getting this from? Just because Canelo say he's going to be an American? I don't know. This generation said neither one of them was doing shit. I agree. He said Crawford been sparring middle and super middleweight, so it could be next for real. But don't Crawford always spar like middleweights, super middleweights? Be out here arm wrestling, heavyweight, slap boxing, gorillas. Like this nigga Crawford. I just saw a clip of him out here playing basketball. Like this, got a clip of him out here playing basketball with Gilly and Wallow and them. Look at this. Look at Crawford out here playing basketball. Yeah, Bud getting crossed up. That was not a foul. Gilly was like, foul. Foul. Where was the foul? Look at this. Gilly pushing off with his hand right there. Bud ain't even nowhere near him. That nigga screaming foul. Look at this. Foul. Nigga ain't nowhere near him. That nigga said foul.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Hell.
Nigga, that ain't no foul. That ain't no foul, man. Oh no, man. Crawford don't look like he got a fight coming up in May against Canelo right here out here playing basketball. Oh. I don't know, bro. I don't believe it. This nigga out here, he don't look like a guy here who got a fight coming up in May against Canelo. Where the foul at? Where the foul at? Nowhere near him. Nowhere near. Gilly, come here. Can you come here, Gilly? Gilly. Gilly, come here. You don't even want to see that shit. Hell no. But nah, man, I don't see it. I don't see homie getting no Canelo fighting out here risking a broken ankle because he damn sure got them ankles broke. Gilly got this one move where he sent Crawford like 3 feet to the left. I don't see this nigga out here about to. Y'all think this dude right here about to fight Canelo? Out here playing pickup basketball games in what, February? Need to be putting on weight. I don't believe it, dog. That's just me, though. That's just me. He said, Gilly with his lazy fadeaway, right? Yeah, lazy ass fadeaway. He said Crawford always sparring big dudes, so I don't really make too much of that. I'm sparring big. I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's just me though, Keena. I can't picture pound for pound best fighter in the world knowing all this he's up against. Not just the size, the skill set, the cachet, the power, the experience. No, I'm talking about them damn judges too. Hell no. You can't. Nah, I don't see Crawford fighting him, dog. Not in May. Not in May. I think motherfuckers will lose. And then somebody told me it's a clip going around with Sampson. I didn't even find it now. It said Sampson said it's not going to be Benavidez neither. He said we have no plans to fight Canelo in 2024. We ain't been told shit. I can't believe that. I can't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Now, would I like to see him fight Benavidez? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me show y'all, like, when I was on Twitter looking at Benavidez, I'll show y'all what I was saying. Okay, here we go. Canelo versus Benavidez should have happened last September. Sampson tells us about accepting a proposal involving Eddie Reynoso and authorized by Stevenson for no more than $5 million to face Canelo, but he chose to fight Jamel Charlo himself. Hold on, let me hear this.
¿Por qué no?
Porque yo creo que no va a suceder por varias razones.
All right, okay, so I got to translate this. Said, okay. I'm going to have to translate this real quick for y'all. So what was the question? Levo, as many, hello. As many, I had the pleasure of greeting for thank you,
yes. Como muchos saben, Samson eres el promotor.
Thank you. You are the
promoter.
We all know you're the promoter of David Benavidez.
Desde hace mucho tiempo confirmaste
for a long time
tu intención de buscar un enfrentamiento de consolidación de títulos con Saúl.
For a long time, you talked about how you want to consolidate the titles with Saúl Canelo Alvarez.
Canelo Álvarez. La pregunta del siglo es, ¿veremos este
the question of the century is, will we see this
en el 2024?
In 2024?
No.
And he just says no. Just straight up and down. No. Heavy, what up?
What up, baby?
What's popping with you, my guy?
I can't call it, man. I finally get to catch you from the beginning, man. I say, fuck it, I'm gonna come hang out with you.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for your time, your energy, man.
Yeah.
Plug your channel real quick before we get started.
Say that again.
Plug your channel real quick. Let people know how they can find you when you go live, all that good shit before we get started.
Oh, yeah. You already know, man. YouTube, the platform, Heavy Bag Boxing TV, man. Come check me out. Mark Nash come through all the time. Show love. I gotta come show love back.
I appreciate
you, my brother.
All right, real quick, before we jump into it, I'm trying to see what they talking about right here. They saying Samson saying we ain't getting the Canelo versus Benavidez fight.
Go ahead and play it. Let's run.
Gotta translate it.
¿Por qué no?
Like, so they asked him, will we get to see the fight of the century? He just said no. Watch this. And then everybody just gave him a long pause.
No.
And everybody just froze.
¿Por qué no?
¿Por qué no? Like, why no?
Porque yo creo que no va a suceder por varias razones.
He said, no, it's not. I don't think it's going to happen for several reasons.
Una de ellas, por supuesto que a veces la gente habla un poquito de más.
So one of them, of course, is because sometimes people talk a little bit about more.
Y lo que hablan de más es de que muchos dicen de que la razón de que Benavidez quiere cobrar.
He said a lot of people think it's because David wants to cash
el cheque.
Wants to cash the check.
Él estuvo de acuerdo en la primera propuesta de que Eddie Reynoso dijo.
He agreed with the first proposal by Eddie Reynoso. I believe he said it was for $5 million.
De que no había, pero después fue confirmada que esa propuesta era totalmente legal y autorizada por Showtime.
He said it was totally legal and authorized by Showtime.
En la voz de Steven Espinosa, quedamos en que David Benavidez no iba a ganar más de $5 millones.
He was going to win more than $5 million.
Lo cual está casi ganándolo con cualquier pelea. Eso demuestra de
which is almost like him winning any other fight.
Que Benavidez le daba todo el resto para él económicamente.
The rest was going to go for him financially. Canelo.
Con la oportunidad de mostrar quién es el mejor. Lamentablemente decidieron pelear con el primer Charlo.
He said, no, unfortunately, they decided to fight Jamel Charlo.
Hay un contrato por el segundo Charlo que fue cambiado de un lado para el otro.
He said now it's a contract for the second Charlo.
Y supuestamente
that was changed from one side to the other.
Que no estoy enterado porque no hice esas negociaciones. Sé positivamente que eran los dos Charlos.
He said, I didn't do those negotiations. I know positively that there were the two talks.
Del primer momento que se firmó, pero el tercero supuestamente sería David Benavidez. Él es el rey. El primer rey que yo he visto fue.
But he is the king and the first king.
Maravilla Martínez, que peleó con todos. Tengo que decir.
So he said Marvelous Martinez fought everybody.
Que Juan Manuel Márquez, que tuvo una gran experiencia.
Talking about Juan Marquez, who
con él.
Had a great experience with him.
Cuando por ir a buscar un título se llevó el riesgo de ir a Indonesia.
By going for a title, he took the risk of going to Indonesia. But basically he's just saying Canelo. He said Canelo pants to go anywhere.
Solamente por la gloria.
And ridiculous for a purse.
Yo tengo que poner a
Marquez, I have to put Marquez with Benavidez.
Porque es lo mismo que le ha pasado. Él no le importa ir, tiene que ir a México.
You don't care if he got to go to Mexico, Saudi Arabia,
Arabia Saudita, o a Japón, o
wherever. David to go anywhere.
Va a cobrar los $5 millones.
Let the $5 million, but he's going to fight.
Juan Manuel Márquez lo hizo por casi nada.
Juan Manuel Márquez did it for almost nothing. But he made the opportunity for glory. I respect him more than I respect Canelo. Because Canelo himself, it doesn't matter.
decir de que no pelea con los mexicanos, pero
He said he don't want to fight Mexicans, but Munguia,
no pelea.
he said, okay, he was like, you say you don't want to fight Mexicans, but Munguia is on the plate, right?
Con Benavidez,
He said fight with Benavidez because the father is a good big mouth. He is, right?
Capaz que tiene razón, que es un bocón, pero eso no es
He's a big mouth. But that is no reason not to fight with the best because his father got a big mouth. Marquez fight with the best all the time. It turned out badly, not because there was a loss, because I have to admit it, but he had the courage to go to Asia, to go to the mountain, to the end of the world, to seek the glory. And the rest of the story of Canelo Alvarez is going to be his legacy, and his legacy will be stained no matter how, because he didn't fight the best at the moment, which is Benavidez. I think that his children, maybe even his grandchildren one day will ask him, why didn't he fight with Benavidez? Oh man, he don't brought the kids into it. All right, heavy bad boxing, talk to me.
It's I mean, it's simple, man. He don't want to fight him, bro. I think for Canelo Alvarez, Benavidez represents the end. You know what I'm saying? He represents the end of the road, the passing of the torch.
What? Yeah. You don't think you can beat him? You think he's scared?
Yeah, I mean, listen, bro. The better part of 3 years, he's been the mandatory. What else do the man got to do to get a fight? Like, you beat he's ran through everybody at 68. Canelo made his run at 68. David had never been beaten. Yeah, he lost his shit on the scale and playing with his nose, but he's still that undefeated figure at 68 that everybody knows you have to go through David. And it's been almost 3 years, bro. Well, I mean, what else do the dude got to do to get a fight, man? If you wanted to, you mean to tell me you gonna fight John Ryder, pull up Jamel Charlo?
But John Ryder was his mandatory.
Not as long as Benavidez has been.
No. When you undisputed, you had different mandatories.
Of course, but not as long as Benavidez has been.
But nah, he was unified too, so the mandatory got to take the backseat.
Oh, come on.
Don't they say unification is Trump mandatory?
He could have. What?
Unification Trump mandatory. Canelo was going for undisputed.
With John Ryder?
No. John Ryder was a mandatory defense.
So what the hell is David Benavidez?
I mean, he wasn't. The WBC mandatory wasn't this. Canelo had just. Okay, let's go back to the timeline. Let me pull up his box rep. I want you to tell me when you talk about when did David become his mandatory?
David been his mandatory for a minute, bro.
All right, let's see it. Let me see. Let me go to Canelo Alvarez.
Who did he take the WBC scrap from? That was vacant, right? David lost it, and then Canelo came and got it. Who did he beat for it? I can't remember who he beat for it.
Let me see.
If I'm not mistaken.
Hey, look, I don't be up here capping like I remember all of that shit. Nigga,
yeah. Listen, I'm gonna tell you straight up.
I remember everything, and I'm smarter than you, and you don't know shit about boxing because you can't remember who the lightweight champion was in 1970. Right. Like, nigga,
nah, we don't do that because Google right there.
Like, bro, I ain't got time, bro. I got a life. But I will Google that shit for you real quick and put it on the screen.
Yeah.
Let's share the screen.
Benavidez was on the radar way before John Ryder, man.
I know he was on the radar, but so John Ryder, before he fought John Ryder, he fought Triple G. Now I had a problem with that.
That was a bullshit fight. Somebody else he didn't bring up to 68.
But I understood why that fight was happening as far as the zone and the business because
the money. Yeah, it was the money fight.
No. They owed Triple G that. But when they signed Triple G, they promised him that Canelo trilogy. And he would have got to sue their ass if they didn't get that fight.
Okay.
Yeah, when they brought him over, they promised him that a long time ago. Remember? And that's when Canelo was suing Oscar. He was like, hold up, you don't tell me who I fight and when I fight him.
Yeah,
I didn't agree to that. We told the zone. I don't give a fuck what you told the zone.
We all agreed though it was a bullshit fight.
Yeah.
It was a bullshit fight.
So he got undisputed when he fought Caleb Plant.
Yeah, that was the IBF.
Okay, but prior to that, right before that, he had just fought Billy Joe Saunders. Took his shit.
What was that for?
That was for Billy Joe Saunders' belt. I think Billy Joe had the WBO.
I can't remember. Hold up.
Yeah, I got it right here. Billy Joe had the WBO. It's right here.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. You got it on the screen.
So he got Billy Joe WBO. That's 2021. You got undisputed Caleb Plant. Now this is where the problem came in. He went up in weight. He went up in weight in September and
tried to go back some more. We trying to figure out when did he capture the WBC.
WBC. Callum Smith?
Caleb Smith? Yeah. So I think that was for the vacant WBC.
Okay. Yep, vacant WBC. So 2020.
Right. And before, what was his first? So was the WBA his first title he snagged at 68?
Against Callum?
No, the WBA.
Hey, yeah, Callum. He got that from Callum, and he got the Super, and he got the WBC. So now he's unified. Boom.
Hold up. So Callum was already the WBA champ.
Yeah, Callum Smith was already a champ,
and so they fought for the vacant and the WBA scrap.
That was a unification. That was here you go. Callum won the belt, WBA Super. He had the WBA Super. He get a WBA Super. He got a WBA Super right here versus George Groves in 2018. Then he got then he defended it, and he got in line for that WBC with these diamond belts and all that shit.
Yeah.
Beat Hassan, beat John Ryder, fought Canelo for the vacant WBC, and defending his WBA. Canelo is now unified.
Okay, so yeah, he won the WBA from Rocky.
But that was at right.
So that mandatory defense, the WBA, was that John Ryder a WBA mandatory defense?
When Canelo fought him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I mean, it's right before. So his next fight's definitely next mandatory definitely supposed to be David Benavidez.
He could have fought him right here instead of Jamil.
Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, bro.
This was an optional, man.
So how many fights has he had since he's had to defend any or any mandatories? So Caleb Plant was the last. That was the last unification for undisputed. So he's fought Dmitry Bivol. He's fought Gennady Golovkin.
Seems like that was an optional.
Yeah, John Ryder was his first mandatory since becoming undisputed.
And he did another optional, and he should be doing another mandatory right now.
Facts.
For one of these belts, one of these mandatories.
Man, listen, the walls are closing in on Canelo, bro, with this. So let me ask you this: you believe he beats Benavidez?
Nah, I don't.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if Benavidez beats him neither, though. That's why I want to see the fight. It's an intriguing matchup.
Yeah,
I don't know who's gonna win that.
Yeah. Listen, because I'm not putting nothing past Canelo. He's a hell of a fighter, man.
I favor David though because of his style.
I do too.
His style, and his hand speed, how many punches he throws, but also too with throwing all those punches, he leaves himself open sometimes. You know.
Yeah, he does, and that's one thing I've really been paying attention to. He's been able to button up at that defense. Look at his face versus Caleb Plant. Look at his face in his last fight versus Demetrius Andrade. Dude wasn't taking no real punishment, man.
Man, he's stalking
early on. I think he heard the cries of the fans about those holes in his defense. I think he's done a good job of working on that defense, man.
Man,
Canelo Alvarez is a different monster, so we would have to see. It's an intriguing fight, man. It's what everybody wants at 68, man. I don't think anybody deserves the title shot more than David Benavidez. He definitely should be next, in my opinion.
Oh, I agree. But because if Canelo can't push this guy back, and I don't really see him pushing him back, he's gonna lose.
Oh, yeah, facts. He's not pushing David back. He's not.
And he's gonna lose then.
Yeah.
But Canelo has experience, and I still gotta ask myself, as good as David is, as great as I think young David Benavidez is, has he ever seen anything like this redheaded Mexican? And I gotta say no. He ain't never seen nothing like this redheaded Mexican, man. This motherfucker good.
Facts. Like you said, that's what makes it so intriguing. They both haven't seen anything like each other, in my opinion.
Canelo earned his spot, man. I don't know what niggas be talking about. Like,
oh yeah, he did.
This motherfucker got a beard too. Got hit with everything by everybody, and he still ain't never. We still ain't never seen the bottom of his shoes.
Nah, I seen Canelo get rocked one time, and that was early on in his career.
Cotto brother.
Yeah, Cotto brother. That was it.
Fight, and he stopped him.
Yeah, come back and stop him. But that's the only time, and that was a green Canelo. In his grown man form, never seen him rocked. Even with all of the big shots, Triple G was able to get off.
Nah, bro, not once, bro. People talking about you got to check him for the PDs, man. Check his chin for iron. Like, that's why, like, I always hear these guys with these granite chins, and you hear about them, but come on, man.
I think Tank got that same chin too.
Who, Tank?
Yeah, I done seen him get hit with some shit. Man, he, just like Canelo, man. It's like
but by who? Who hitting Tank though? Too.
Rolly, man. If you watch that Rolly was getting off,
bro.
Rolly hit him with a couple of loaded shots, and Pitbull hit him with some really good shots.
These guys ain't accomplished like the guys that's hitting. Canelo's
well, we're just talking about cats with power. You know what I'm saying? And Tank told us himself,
Hall of Fame,
like,
bro.
Oh, well, yeah.
You don't got hit with shots from Mosley, Cotto, Mayweather, all the way up to Kovalev, Triple G's. Like, I ain't bending, bolding, budging.
He was a lot bigger than a lot of those guys too, though.
Okay, they all started at lighter weights.
Yeah, because Canelo, I think he started at 47,
40.
Yeah,
started at 40, man. And granted, he was a shorty at 40. I think he might have been like 15, 16, but nonetheless, he was a youngin. What's up, Brum Reaper?
I'm biased, Brum. I heard my man Rebel Life shouting out. Brum, what up, Brum?
What's going on, y'all? I wanted to mention something to y'all that Samson admitted to today. Canelo offered Benavidez the fight before the mail got it. They turned down $5 million.
No, I just played the clip and I did the translation. He said we agreed to the $5 million, and he said they chose to fight Jamil. I just played it.
Oh, you did? See, I'm about to go back and do some more research because Samson be lying a lot. So I want to see though.
Did you see the video?
I was just about to say that.
I didn't see the video you showed. I was just listening to it earlier. But see, the thing is, I got to look a little deeper because Samson be capping a lot.
So which one is the cap? What he's saying now, or what you put in?
No, I'm just saying his history. So if he said they agreed to it, then I got to dig a little deeper.
When was that video released that you just played, Mark?
I saw it today on Twitter. Okay. It was going around on Twitter.
It might be the same video, but I'm gonna go back. I got to go back and research even more. From what
because he was talking about how it's not even about the money, it's about the glory. He was like, we was all set, but it looked like he chose. He said, next thing I know, they about to fight Charlo, then about to fight the other Charlo. He said, and the contract for the second talk, it was changed. Here we go. It was changed from one side to the other. Here you go. It's right here on the screen. And supposedly, I'm not aware of it. He said, I didn't do those negotiations. I don't know positively that there were two talks from the first moment that we signed. It was signed. But the third was supposedly from Benavidez. And he was like, he's the king. He can do what he, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But yeah, he said Benavidez gave him all the rest for him financially. It's right here. He said we agreed David Benavidez was not going to win more than $5 million, which was almost like him winning any other fight. That shows that Benavidez gave him all the rest for him financially to the opportunity to show who best. So Benavidez was willing to take $5 million just to show he was the best.
Oh yeah.
So that's not. So that's what he said, Brim.
I believe that shit.
I don't believe too much Sampson say, but the problem is now Canelo.
Hold on, Brim. I got everybody on this, Brim. You started off telling me, did we hear what Sampson said? You get what I'm saying? Now I tell you, Sampson didn't say what you said, and then you're like, well, I don't believe what Sampson said. Let me put it back on the screen. This is what you started. Sampson admitted to Canelo offering Benavidez $5 million, and they turned it down. And this is why Canelo fought Mill. Shaking my head. Now I tell you, no, Sampson didn't say that. He said we agreed to the $5 million, and then you're like, well, I don't believe what Sampson said. I think you just don't like Sampson.
Yeah, because
Sampson's a known capper, though. But it's but listen, but if he tells the truth, then because the thing is, Canelo got some red flags on him too, because he's basically saying no to every option that's on the table right now. Based on his interview that he had with Azteca, he's basically said no to Bud. I won't get no credit. Then they talk about he's not fighting the Mexican, so no Munguia. And then historically he considered Benavidez a Mexican. And then Charlo saying I haven't talked to Al since my last fight. So I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on.
What's not going on?
What is he gonna do? Is he gonna fight a ham sandwich? Is he fighting a ham sandwich? But the thing is, though, as much as we in arms about Canelo, which if he doesn't fight David Benavidez, I can understand it. David Benavidez is partly culpable as well. I mean, he laid this path for him to be in this position because based on how management moved him, he should have fought Plant for the unification. He would have been no choice for Canelo to fight him if he had the belts. But then he lost the belts on the scale, lost the belts on the drug use. Then fought Plant 3 years later, and the fight should have happened. You know, I mean, he's been in this division, and since he's been in this division, Inoue has went undisputed twice. Bud has went undisputed twice. Freaking Usyk has been undisputed at cruiserweight, and then went and got 3 belts at heavyweight. And this all happened since Benavidez has been at the same weight class, so he's culpable as well. But if Canelo doesn't fight Benavidez, he don't get no free damn pass either.
Hell nah, he don't. It's overdue, man. It should be next.
Get the
Bottom
out
line.
of my sport.
Shout out GMT Sports too, man. I see you, big dog.
GMT, what up? GMT, what up? I see Puro. What up, Puro? Rodney said Steve Kim did a retweet from Mexican TV channel and quote from Canelo saying he's not fighting Crawford.
Yep. He said that.
I think we all in agreement, man. That's just the fight that makes the most sense for the fans next at 68, man, when it comes to Canelo Alvarez. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the fact that Crawford wants to fight him. I think that's a bigger fight, in my opinion. But
you know what?
Nobody else leapfrog Benavidez.
Hold on, bro. You said that's a bigger fight. Bigger than what?
Canelo Benavidez. I think Bud popularity right now is through the roof. And I think it's a bigger fight than Canelo Benavidez.
I agree. I did a Google search on the algorithm based on their names in the United States. Terence Crawford is more popular than Benavidez in 48 of the 50 states around the world. He's more popular than Benavidez in every country except for Mexico, and it's only the gap between Mexico is only a 10% gap.
Yo, this nigga Brim said Google search.
I just take his word for it.
Right. Hey, look, he said, Mark, you can challenge me on this one now.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
you can challenge me if you want to. I just have to pull the Google search up and get it.
That shit sounded too good, man. I'm gonna just take your word. I already know because I see how the haters move too. Even if you're a hater of Terence Crawford, you put Terence Crawford face on your thumbnail and in your title, you're gonna get some people to watch your channel, bro, that day. That normally wouldn't. Yeah. If it was hating.
I love that fight.
Like Philly cats would say, he the YouTube algorithm bull.
The ball. Yeah.
He the algorithm bull.
Shout out to Philly. Yeah, man. But
definitely love that fight, man. But Yeah, man. Benavidez got to be next for Canelo, man. I mean,
he's earned it at this point.
Yeah, man.
Did he?
I mean, I listen.
Hell yeah.
Compared to everybody else at 168, yes. Compared to whoever's left at 168,
you got to remember, Benavidez is actually a 68 fighter. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what, Benavidez get pushed back too, because listen, they supposedly had a deal with Morrell, and also Simpson said this. He said, "Yeah, you know, he basically said, I pushed away for the Morrell fight. You know, I'm guilty of that. I want to fight when they both got belts." Huh? But I thought y'all had an agreement. But I thought you had an agreement though. Remember how they was talking about they had an agreement with Morrell as
he
part
never
of the
ran that by David though. David came out publicly and said, "Listen, man, I ain't talked about fighting no Morrell." He said that publicly.
So what's up with his management team? They're not on the same page.
So they probably was fishing and it wasn't nothing, so they didn't bring it back to David personally. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times that happens. Your manager constantly working.
But if you fishing, why would you make such a public announcement with that?
I don't know, man. That's why David said he declined it. You know, well, he didn't decline the fight, but he declined the fact that, you know, that fight was trying to be made. David
gonna mess around and end up getting caught up and get knocked out by accident because him draining himself to 168 so much, he gonna end up paying the price one day.
Yeah, that's a possibility. But I don't think the Morrell fight makes sense for any of them right now, even though that's a fight we want to see as fans. But the dude, what does it do? Like 10-0?
Yeah, only us core boxing fans. Nobody outside of the main core fans would even have any slight clue about that.
Yeah. No, you're gonna lose.
That's a Friday night fight.
Yeah, you're gonna lose money on David Morrell right now. So you got to continue to build him up and build that name. Hardcore boxing fans know who David Morrell is. We think he's a threat to David Benavidez and Canelo, of course, the way he doing niggas. So, but it just don't make no sense business wise. What makes sense is Canelo Benavidez, because I think that's still a blockbuster at the end of the day. David's done 2 pay-per-views now. He's there, man. He's the guy. He's the guy. Bottom line.
What y'all think about GMT Sports? He said it's like all three are never on the same page. Benavidez, his dad, and the managers.
That's been been part of my beef with this whole scenario. Why even though I feel like Canelo should fight Benavidez, but I look at Benavidez and say, well, how y'all moving has been kind of goofy. It hasn't been realistic.
But has it? So who else out there were they supposed to fight? They fought everybody for the most part.
Who fought everybody?
Benavidez.
No, the hell he hasn't.
Well, who? Name
bro.
It's 68. Name him.
Morrell and Billy. Just remember, January 1st, 2023, Benavidez had not done anything of note in the scale of name recognition fights outside of fighting a 154. What's his damn name? I always forget it. Lemieux, and fighting.
That's what I'm saying. David's fought the names. Now, when you say M. Billy and Morrell, you talking about guys who nobody knows outside of the hardcore fan base. It's about beating the names. He's beating the names. He's beating the Caleb Plants and the Demetrius Andres and the Lemieux, the former champions. And you know what I mean,
yeah, I feel Brim right now though, like a Christian. Like this is the this is the ring at the top, of course, right? But when you start looking right here, these are the sanctioning bodies. Y'all can see my green cursor.
Yeah.
Bodies where each guy's rank. Look what Christian and Billy at. Number 1 over here in the WBA. Number 1 in the WBC. Number 3 in the IBF. Number 4 in the WBO. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all gonna be mad as hell. But
he tough. I fuck with him, Billy, but don't nobody know him.
Hey, look, y'all gonna be mad as hell, but American Canelo is gonna fight. It's gonna be Diego Pacheco, man.
You don't say that, bro.
Right here, yo. He gonna fight this big eared nigga right here. I swear to God. Y'all gonna be mad as hell too. Nah. Pure right in the chat, riding for it. He was like, "Hey, Mark, it's a good fight, 20-0." I'm like, yeah. All right, you buy it then. You buy 1 million buys. You buy 500,000 copies of this shit. I'm not. 6'4", 22 years old, orthodox, got a long ass reach, almost 80-inch reach. 20 wins, 17 by KO. Yeah, this the American Canelo gonna fight. He gonna fight Diego Pacheco. What y'all gonna think? Because he said he's gonna be American. It ain't David, right? What's gonna be the Caleb?
It's gotta be. It's gonna be Bud, Maul, or David.
What? Well, two out. Excuse me. My bad. I mean to burp your head. Well, y'all say he just said it ain't gonna be Bud in the interview, right?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. All three of those for me are possibilities. And I think it's going to be one of those guys. I don't think Canelo can get away with fighting anybody other than one of those guys.
Man, y'all about to get this Caleb playing rematch on my mama, nigga. Y'all niggas about to get this Caleb playing rematch. And you gonna love it. He beat him better this time, Mark. What y'all gonna get? Berlanga? That's what y'all gonna get. Berlanga, Pacheco, Caleb playing rematch. Because it seemed like everybody else been ruled out. Charlo said, but then again, Charlo that nigga probably don't even know. He probably was talking to Al.
Yeah, Benavidez American. He from Phoenix, bro.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he American. Yeah, he American. It's gonna be. It's got to be between those three, man. Again, I don't even think his own fan base is gonna let him get away with fighting somebody other than one of those guys. And it needs to be a 68 guy, because shit, since you've been, defending undisputed, how many times, right? Since he won, since he unified and became undisputed versus Caleb Plant. He's been bringing people up. I think Ryder's like the only true 68 guy he's fought since he's been undisputed.
Yep. Cause Triple G up, old man G.
Yeah.
Granddaddy Golovkin. He brought Granddaddy Golovkin up. and
then he brought Mill up. Then you sprinkle a Ryder in there.
That's why when people was talking to me, it was like Canelo won't get no credit for fighting Terence Crawford. I was like, when has that bothered Canelo before?
Oh my boy, you hit the nail on the head, man. Like what?
That nigga fought Amir Khan.
He's built a career on fighting smaller fighters, bro.
He fought James Kirkland. He fought the old Mosley. I remember watching that Mosley fight, and I'll never forget. Man, you still like, see, Canelo has solid punches. Look at Shane. Shane doing them jiggly punches. And man, when y'all watch that fight back, listen to Emmanuel Stu. He's like, look at this. Shane doing them jiggly punches. What's up, yo?
What up? How's my mic?
So far, so good. Talk to me, bro. How you feel?
I'm feeling good, Mark. How about yourself? How's everybody on the panel?
Man, the suspense is killing me, man. Who is the red-headed Mexican gonna fight next? I know you got sources. Go ahead, Puro.
I mean, I got the same sources as everybody else, which is funny.
Nah, you got sources in Guadalajara.
Nah, bro.
What is the streets talking about?
Not the streets, but the actual fighter and the manager. They said a lot. I mean, they said everything, but who the opponent's gonna be. But I mean, like bad news for you though, Mark. But actually, it's a 50-50 because Canelo said, yeah, the Crawford fighting happening, but him and Eddie are having not like problems, but like Canelo wants to fight 3 times this year, and Eddie just wants to fight twice. So you never know.
Why you say bad news for me? I ain't on the I ain't on the short list of getting no fight with Canelo.
No, you said you want to watch a Crawford fight.
Oh shit, nigga. I mean, my last name ain't Crawford though, shit. But I mean, if it's cool, if it happens, it happens. But happen in May, I don't want to see it in May. I would like to see Bud get a fight in and then fight him in September. But
that'd be best.
Yeah, fight somebody. Because Canelo just fought in September. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
So,
but who does Bud fight? You know what I mean, in preparation for a Canelo showdown.
Who does he fight? Anybody, bro. I like Bud, but Bud pissed me off too. He did the same thing Canelo doing. Naming all the people he's not gonna fight.
Australia in the building. Shout out my guy Mark Wayne, all the way from the Australian lands.
Shout out to the Aussies out there. Shout out to the Aussies. The Aussies gonna kangaroo kick Keith Thurman ass, bro. And I got 50 on the Aussie. Beat Keith Thurman ass. Let's go. Let's go, Australia.
Word. Yeah, that's a KO waiting to happen.
Hey, look, and Sheldon Moore. He called me out for the bet.
He did.
He got money on Thurman. I was like, really?
Oh, fella. Oh, shit.
What you got on him?
7-1.
They still stuck on Keith in his heyday.
Oh no! Now I definitely put son on the sports book because he's a underdog. I'll definitely do that.
Yeah,
it can happen. I could put $10 on him and make 70. Yeah, I feel you on that. But I'm sorry, somebody on YouTube, somebody want to bet you.
Yeah, nah. This fight, the unknown on Keith Thurman's side is too much. It's too big for me. It's not a good bet.
Hell yeah, Keith should be the heavy underdog in this fight.
Well, shit, you made me want to hedge my bet a little bit more than 10.
If you betting on Zoo, you should.
Well, I got 50 already on Zoo with Shelton, but I can hedge that bet online for about let me see what the odds are on Keith Thurman, man. Let me see what the odds are on Keith Thurman.
Don't do it, Mark. Just win it all, man.
It's not like a fighter's never come off a long layup and won.
No, it'd be $10 if anything, like something like that, something like.
What's the odds? What they got the odds posted for it?
I know they do. I'm about to pull them up right now. Let me go to Bet Us or Bet US. While I'm doing that though, Puro, man, I'm trying to figure out who this guy gonna fight, bro. The streets want to know.
Puro, if you had to give your best guess, who does Canelo fight next?
I would have him fight Mel, Mark. I mean, not Mel. Well, Mel, yeah, that'd be a good fight, but Maul.
You said Mel. He just fought Mel. You would have him fight Mel.
He said Maul. He changed everything. But no,
you got to fix that for us, big dog. There's a lot of wind or something.
No, I moved out the way already. It was a fan.
Appreciate it, bro.
Canelo can sell 450 fighting a ham sandwich. Fighting Maul is a ham sandwich with a small bag of chips. 500K max, bro. I'm cool.
What about Terence?
I'm
talking about Terence.
But he just said he ain't go fight him. He gains nothing from fighting him.
Yeah,
and also,
I got confused with the twins. Maul.
Yeah, but fighting Maul is like, okay, Canelo can fight a ham sandwich and do 450K. Fighting Maul is fighting a ham sandwich with a small bag of chips.
Talking about Terence, though.
Oh, Terence fight Maul?
Yeah.
I mean, Mel?
Maul. Excuse me, Maul. Mel's a good fight, too, but Maul.
No, Terence ain't fighting no Jamal.
He's saying Maul for Canelo, bro. We asked him who he think.
Maul for Terence.
Let's start. Can we just start over a little bit?
Yeah, because I thought the question was who does he feel Canelo fight next?
No, I was actually responding to Mark like he would prefer like Terence fight a fight before he fight like if he got a Canelo fight, and I would actually have him fight Maul.
You mean Jamel, the lighter brother?
That one too. That one wouldn't be a bad fight, but Maul would be my choice.
I'm about to fight Jamal.
Hey guys, I don't know if y'all saw the Eddie Reynoso, some of the Eddie Reynoso, but when I got it in some of the translate, it sounded like they didn't want to say nothing, but it sounded like they saying it's an issue with the money.
Yeah,
hold on, say that again.
Eddie Reynoso didn't say it, but he kind of led into it like it's an issue with the money.
No, he straight out said it, Grim.
So PBC ain't got the 35 million?
No. The way I took what he said is that it's not necessarily PBC, but the negotiation with the fighter. Like they're trying to get the fight first, the numbers correct.
Okay. I don't know, man. This is turning into a zoo.
And then
Lion,
Canelo,
tigers, and bears on mine.
Canelo and Eddie said that they're that they want to. Well, Canelo was the one who wants to do it, but Eddie's looking into it to fight in Saudi Arabia. So that's all the money you need right there.
And the thing is interesting about the whole Saudi Arabia thing is that Bernie said that they contacted Bud directly already.
Yeah.
Who
So-
contacted him?
The Saudis, Prince Turki Al Sheikh and them. They contacted Bud already about fighting in Saudi.
Let's get it. What we gotta wait so long for? Let's go.
Man, listen, you know how this game goes. And the thing is, what I realized over time too, all these cats lie, and they lead on, and I think they do it to test the waters to see how we respond as fans, to get a gauge on what's going to be the best money maker. They all cap, man. They all cap. It's almost like you got to take everything as a grain of salt from everybody until they announce what's going to happen, bro. Seriously.
All right, I got these lines. Let me share the screen. These are the lines right here for Thurman versus Zoo. Plus 535.
Oh, so you get $53 for every $10 you bet.
Yeah.
You get 100, you get 535.
Boy, hey, listen, I got a parlay. If Shockey Foster get a late KO if he gets a KO between round 7 and 12, I got a $15 bet that's gonna pay me $550 because today Perez beat Jojo. I put it on Perez, so I got a 2-leg parlay.
And you need who to win tomorrow?
I need Oshaki to get a late stoppage anywhere between round 7 and 12. If he get a stoppage on Nova, and the only thing I'm concerned about is if he got a big lead, he may not, try to go for the knockout. But Nova fades in the late rounds, so if he gets a TKO or a KO, hey, $15 turns into $550. I saw somebody else say I was going to steal your bet. I'm on it. He just went with the, but he came off good. He made $1,600 on a $100 bet for Perez today.
That's very, very doable for Shock.
But they don't even have no props up for that shit yet. For this Thurman versus shit. Yeah.
Yo, I just thought about it in the past. I wonder anybody who in the past may have bet on Tyson and and Buster Douglas. I know freaking Don King did.
Facts. Buster had some fans out there too that cleaned up.
Yeah, because what was the odds on that? Like what, plus 1,900?
Stupid. It was stupid.
It was like for every dollar you made $190.
Let me look at Tyson, Buster Douglas odds. 42 to 1. 42 to 1.
Is Piro still in here?
Yeah, he up there.
You hear me?
I still wanted to know who he thought Canelo was gonna fight next.
Ham sandwich at this rate.
I think it's
Fix your audio, Piro.
okay.
Can't hear you, bro.
Come on, Breath.
What about now, Mark?
There you go, bro.
Cool. I think it's gonna be David, but it could be anybody.
Now,
hasn't he considered David Mexican before? Because when people talk about fighting David, he was like, I don't want to fight Mexicans.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they took that out of context.
That was his first excuse.
You know what I else heard through the grapevine?
Hold up, Puro. What you say that again?
I said they took it out of context. He never said that.
Hold on. What did he say? Because I played that clip before.
Well, he says that he doesn't like to fight Mexicans, and the whole.
Okay, well, hold up. My like or want, regardless, he was talking about David in the context of.
No, he was not. No, he was not.
Okay, let's play it. Go ahead. Tell me, who was he talking about?
The Bivol versus what's his name?
Zerto.
Yeah, Zerto.
Okay, you're right.
Focus
you're right. You're right.
What was said? Well, what about David Benavidez? I know you said that you don't want to fight Mexicans, and then he's like, nah, I don't like to fight Mexicans. That's because I represent Mexico. But the whole thing started with while during the build up to the Bivol fight is like always they're talking about Canelo fighting whoever, and he said the same thing. He doesn't like to, but he says he fights everybody. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if he considers David a Mexican or not. I mean, I do.
He's American.
Yeah, David, a big ass Mexican. He's a Mexican American.
Where about that?
Ain't he from? But his one parent is like what, Ecuadorian, right?
Correct.
Yeah, he's half and half.
His dad is Ecuadorian, right? Dad Mexican.
Damn it.
Dad Mexican, mom Ecuadorian. He's born in Phoenix.
Simón.
American.
Es americano como yo.
American.
I don't even. What's the difference between a Mexican and the Ecuadorian anyway? Is it even a difference?
Different country?
Oh, it's a whole different country.
Yeah.
Because I think about Africa, it's a bunch of different countries in Africa, but
Africa's a country.
Yeah, Africa's a country.
Boy, your geography is hurting right now.
Fact.
Niggas embarrassing. Don't even know where you from. Who taught you to hate yourself? You know how they say. Pure love that. That shit tickled them up. Somebody, Lance Meyer said, I got beat up in elementary school a few times. Somebody said he didn't consider Chavez Jr. Mexican. That's funny. Uh-oh. Shout out to that guy. Damn right about that.
When did that happen?
Did him dirty too.
What you mean? When did that happen? It happened, nonetheless.
No, like that. But I mean, I'm not even.
Pure, you stuttering. You say he what? What'd you say, Pure?
Like I said, I don't understand the statement that he made. Like who? Why would anybody? Why would? I mean, I don't understand the statement that he's made. He didn't consider Chavez Jr. Mexican. That statement makes zero sense. But okay.
He's being facetious, Pure. Like it was like
obviously.
He was like because you fought. He was like he didn't consider Chavez Jr. Mexican. That's funny.
Yeah, but obviously that's not up for debate.
That was the point, Pure. Like he's picking and choosing.
Yeah, he said he don't like to fight Mexicans, but he fought Chavez.
Like Samson said,
Mexicans. Like, come on.
No, Samson said it in the interview. He says he don't like to fight Mexicans, but Javi Munguia is an option on the plate.
So, yeah, just because he doesn't like to doesn't mean he ain't gonna.
Another smaller fighter that he, you know what I mean?
Why, Puro? Why do you not want to see the Benavidez fight? Because you and I been going at this for months.
Said that.
We might be in a year now. You and I been going at it about you was like Benavidez didn't deserve to fight. Like, come on, Puro.
I know he's changed his mind since then.
Maybe no, he hasn't. I talk to Puro every week. This nigga is on that shit. Go ahead, Puro.
No, I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, the fight I want to see is Bivol. At the end of the day, I don't care who Canelo fights.
So let me ask you this, Puro. Who deserves the Canelo fight the most?
I think they all have their own little like
his own weight class.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They all have their own arguments. They've all, I would say. I mean, if they put a gun in my head, I would say Morrell probably deserves it the least. And maybe the other dudes have been, over there doing their thing, trying to wait for a.
Don't say the other.
Dancing around this question, boy.
Hold on, brother. He asked you who deserves it the most. You said who deserves it the least, and then you said the other dude. Can you please give us a name? You said put a gun to your head. Here you go.
Oh shit! Say it again. Say something else.
All right, so the gun to your head, Puro. You got to give me a name. Go ahead.
This is the most. I'm going to say
a 68 or 2 now.
He knows, man. He just don't even want to say it.
What do you mean? I know.
Just tell me who's the guy who deserves it the most, Puro.
All equally deserve a shot at him.
Who?
All every other top.
The most.
Yeah, I think they all equally.
No, the most. We want one. Puro, we can't fill in the name for you. It's your question. It's your answer.
I just gave my answer.
When you say all of them, we all of who?
You're full of shit.
We don't even know who all is.
Contenders, all of the top contenders.
Okay, so let me share the screen, and you can pick a name from here. Here you go.
I said all of them. You know, I can't just pick one.
All ain't the most means one, bro.
Yeah, I don't think there's one candidate.
When you say the all, well, give me 2 names then. Give me 3 names.
Okay, Christian and Billy, David Benavidez, and William Skull.
Okay.
Jaime Munguia. I mean, I would say maybe he's like, kind of like above Morel.
William Skull.
Yeah, William Skull, the number 1 contender for the IBF, I believe, or the WBO. I forget.
But so it was in Billy, Benavidez, and Skull. I'm gonna hold you to that order. Okay. All right.
It's not in order. Like they're number 1, 1A, 1B, 1C.
Go ahead, Heavy Bad. What you think of what he said? What you think?
Man, Piro full of shit, man. It's a simple question. When you look at the body of work, and you also got to look at who's selling too. You know what I mean? You got to think about Benavidez now has headlined 2 pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? He's just in position, bro. You know what I mean? He did at 68. He deserves it more than the rest of those guys. It's just
I value your opinion, brother. I value your opinion.
I value yours too, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to keep it all the way above.
This guy was full of shit, but you know, it's all good.
Yeah. Cause come on, man. To me, I just feel like it's so obvious. You know, when you mention Billy and you mention Skull and you mention Benavidez. Now, granted, I'm not taking anything from those other top contenders. You know, but when you look at it, he's been a mandatory longer, and he's done a little bit more. And he's a bigger name.
He barely became the mandatory this year, so yeah.
He's barely became the mandatory this year. What are you talking about? Who, David Benavidez?
Yeah, David Benavidez.
You telling me he's barely became the mandatory for Canelo Alvarez in 2024?
2023, right there at the end.
This year.
Right at the end, yeah.
Right
there. That's because Mauricio and the board designated that because as soon as he fought for the interim belt, he gives up his right to like press the WBC to force Canelo to fight. That's how that works.
Man, okay.
They did say it on record, so I mean, yeah, March 31st is the deadline, so we shall see.
Yeah, we shall see. We probably see Canelo do some more ducking.
Man, we y'all gonna get that Diego Pacheco, man.
You know what, Mark? I'm starting to believe you though. When it comes to Canelo, man, yeah, you probably right.
I think Pacheco's better than most of. I think he's better than the contenders that are on the screen.
Is better than David Benavidez
in terms of skill? I believe so. You know, because like he has a bit of a defense, and you know he doesn't fight the same as just test as they say. But I mean, like if you want to go by like he's a former champion. You know, he's beaten other former champions. Yeah, I would say David.
That's what counts, man. He's a 2-time champion. They have common opponents.
Yeah, but you asked like who's better?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you say better, you gotta include some accolades a little bit, right? Or no, you just saying from what you see.
I mean, like, well, because the thing is like the better you have accolades, you can go by that metric, or you can go by just your skills. I mean, there's 2 metrics you can go.
Most of the time, when you got skill, they earn you accolades.
Yeah, most of the time. not nowadays.
Right.
I like Piro, man. I like Piro. That's what's up, Piro.
In my day, which still is my day, but I've been watching boxing for a long time. Like these guys used to fight each other, and the guy that beat everybody else, usually the the best one that that should get the shot at the champion, but it doesn't work that way no more.
Hey, Moose 13 said, who's the biggest punch in Benavidez' face? Lemieux. Hey, look, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't know who's gonna win that fight. I'm not one of these guys that say it's automatic David wins. We gotta see it, man.
For real.
When you think about it, though, who you gonna consider punches at 68?
He said, Piro said Andre Deville.
No, not Graville. Ronald Graville.
Oh yeah, for sure. Heavy-handed. Washed him.
But even still, we got to see the fight. Like I said, I don't know if Canelo beats this guy, and I don't know if he beats Canelo. I think that fight right there, we could get a trilogy, man. We can get or at least a rematch.
After Benavidez washed Canelo, you ain't gonna want to see it no more.
Nah, I'm kind of sadistic, bro. I still want to see Spence Crawford rematch. I'm weird like that.
Oh God,
watch it as well.
Mark.
Hey, hold up! You made me leave my desk to respond to that. You up here talking about Benavidez gonna wash Canelo, right? Benavidez is tailor made for. You didn't say that. I'm not saying you. You didn't say that. Benavidez is tailor made for Canelo. Tailor made. First of all, he has to have the distance because he has longer arms, so it's going to be easier for Canelo to get his shots in because he has shorter arms. Benavidez throws a volume of punches, which is going to leave him susceptible to counters, which is Canelo's strong suit. And also, Benavidez has never been rocked before, so that means just like with Boo Boo Andre, when he never went through the fire before, he didn't know how to have a plan B and a plan C to execute to be able to survive that. That's going to happen to Benavidez if he gets hurt at all by Canelo. If he gets hurt, it's a wrap. Now, if he makes it and survives and doesn't get hurt in the first 6-7 rounds, then he can outwork him and win the fight. But I'm not putting my money on it and banking on it.
Oh, I'm putting money on that fight.
Sound like you taking Canelo in that fight.
That's correct.
And Canelo should be the favorite, so I'm definitely putting a couple dollars on Benavidez, but I don't think it's going to be a big favorite.
Yeah, I'm putting a farm.
It's not going to be a big favorite. I would put a couple bucks on a Canelo stoppage before round 7.
I normally my max bet normally 500, and I'm putting all 500 on Benavidez.
And you know what they're gonna say? Whatever, if it's DraftKings, if it's FanDuel, they're gonna say thank you for your donation.
Speaking of donation, let me give this shout out real quick. Shout out to Slap Happy Gorilla Daddy P. That's a lot of put.
What a name!
That's a lot to put in neon lights, my brother. But I appreciate you supporting the show. Let me give him the drop.
I got 5 on it.
He said, Benavidez is the best competition, and it's the WBC interim title holder. He deserves the shot at Canelo at 168 pounds. Let me give him the drop again. I agree.
I got 5 on it.
Puro, you will beg to differ.
No. Since I don't know Slap Happy Gorilla Daddy P, whoever that is, I agree with his statement. But since I don't know him, I don't value his opinion.
Damn.
Yeah, what he says is nothing. I can't say nothing. He has sound logic.
Now, Brim, hold on. Don't you laugh too hard, because I'm about to put you back in the pot. Now, you said Benavidez style is tailor-made for Canelo. He's not. No, Canelo gonna have to back this guy up to beat him, and I don't know if Canelo can back him up. But I know Benavidez can back up Canelo. In my opinion, he's taller, he's longer, rangier. I can picture him backing up Canelo, and I don't see Canelo fighting off the back foot all night and winning that fight.
Hell no. What was the biggest problem B-Ball gave Canelo? Anybody know?
Oh, yeah, enlighten us. What you think?
The hand speed. I think the hand speed, when he got in the spots and letting those hands go on Canelo didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't counter because of the speed. I think that's going to be the biggest problem in the Benavidez fight as well. When David started letting that hand speed go, it's going to be a problem, bro. To me, looking at that Bivol fight, it's in those spots when Bivol was able to put together those 4 or 5 punch combinations on Canelo Alvarez, back him up against the ropes here and there, showing that he was the stronger fighter, which I do believe Benavidez maybe he's not stronger, but just as strong. And I think he's going to have that same kind of success.
Go ahead. Anybody want to respond? Damn.
All right. I'm sorry, I had to clear my throat. See, the thing is, I'm just letting you guys know the way I'm talking to you guys is I'm at my desk working. When I talk, I get up on my desk.
That shit.
Yo, damn, MarkRuthless.com. Shit. This is
the difference between recklessness, my brother.
The difference between Bivol and Benavidez is this. Bivol kept him at the end of the stick with his jab, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way that Benavidez fights, he nullifies his length to some degree because the volume of punches in the way he fights. He's a mid to inside fighter, not an outside fighter. So that's going to partially nullify that length that he has because he's going to throw a volume of punches, and in that volume of punches, he's going to leave himself open for counter shots. And Benavidez has never been hit by a B-class power puncher. And he's draining himself to 168. So do we know if he has that punch resistance versus a true power puncher at 168 as he's draining himself to that point? We don't know.
Benavidez used to spar with Triple G when he was a kid.
Yeah, but when you sparring, bro, I'm so sick of fucking sparring stories.
Nah,
I'm so sick of sparring stories. No, let me finish.
Oh, you was already finished.
I was not finished, but go ahead. You got it.
You know what? I just want to say, I want to hear what you say why you sick of sparring stories, because we might be on the same page a little bit. Go ahead.
Sparring stories only go so freaking far. Because a lot of times when you're sparring, you're working on different things. You're not necessarily bringing out the full arsenal. And I'm tired of people using sparring stories as being the calibrator or the indicator of what a fight is going to do. Also, when you're sparring, a lot of times you're not at your exact weight as well. So them sparring stories don't mean shit to me. It don't have no value on how I'm looking at the damn fight. Just because you spar, I spar Tomato Joe means I'm going to beat him. No, it doesn't mean shit. I get tired of hearing these Tank and Haney sparring stories when they was 2 years old and shit. Save that bullshit for somebody else. Talk to me when the fight is made. That's what I want to hear about. This sparring stories don't mean shit to me, bro. I'm sorry.
If you go look at the Bivol and Canelo highlights, you're gonna see a lot of highlights of Bivol coming forward, letting them goddamn hands go.
He's coming forward, but he's still keeping them at the end of the stick. He's coming forward, but he's utilizing his reach to the fullest. He's able to utilize that in punches and keep the extension. Benavidez partially smothers them punches as well because he looks to come in. And when he throws a certain amount of volume, which is going to leave some defensive holes, which will allow counter shots to be able to come through. Canelo has shorter arms. It's easier to land those counters. Benavidez has longer arms, so it's going to take longer to get those punches.
Bro, you filibuster, man. Respectfully, bro. You filibustering.
I mean, if that's how you feel, sir. I mean, if that's how you feel.
We was talking about we was talking about one thing. Then when you went to your sparring tape, now
he just said something. I'm responding to what he just said, though. I'm not filibustering. I'm responding to what he just said exactly. Come on, Mark.
Yeah, he was giving me a rebuttal.
Nigga doing a whole fight breakdown, though.
I just gave a rebuttal to what he said, though. Come on, you're doing me greasy right now. You're doing me greasy.
Graham, I'm joking, bro.
You're doing me greasy.
No, bro, I'm just talking shit. You know, you the homie, man. Come on.
You see, I'm laughing,
bro. Come on, you pause.
Listen, you doing me just like E3 do me, bro. Y'all be doing some real deflecting, bro. Show me greasy.
He ain't E-Thriller no more. He's Goat Thriller now.
Yeah, I call him Goat Meathead, actually. You know, yeah, I said it. That's what it is. Yeah, I said it. But he hate T.O. so bad, it's crazy. It's hilarious. But yeah, I mean, listen, Benavidez can win the fight.
Right there with him.
Yes. Yeah, but the thing is, though, he has skills, though. He's just limited.
Yeah. And he think he's better than Ali. That nigga is Ali, Bruce Lee. That nigga
know how to cut off the damn ring.
Their grandmother, right? I was like, Rosa Parks ain't my grandmother. What you mean by that's their grandmother? Like all blacks? Like Tio weird as hell, man. He a man with no land.
Man with no country.
I mean, basically, I don't see a lot of Honduras flags waving when he come into the building. Do you?
You see nothing.
Okay. Hey, look, people think I just be talking shit, but I'm just, where are the Honduras flags waving around for TFE? Where are they on his trunks? Does he come in with the Honduras band or something? Like, I don't see that. Okay, just checking.
Man, he was upset that they put the Honduras stuff on in front of him for Top Rank when they did that. But I think they're trying to do that because I think they're trying to potentially have him fight in Honduras. Exactly.
Why are you mad about it? But you was trying to get a gold medal for him.
Because the dude's a goofy, bro.
He's trying to get the gold medal for himself, not for the country.
You know what? If Bud don't get the Canelo fight, right? Man, just let it happen. Come on, Bob. Just go ahead and toss the money out there, man. Let T.O. get himself cremated at 150 versus Bud. I'll watch it.
Bob is not doing that, and Bob ain't even pulling the strings no more. He even said, "I'm just a figurehead now. I don't make those decisions."
Okay, well, the team.
Bullshit.
But they follow his. No, he probably don't. He probably don't, but the team do, though. And the team been following his blueprint that he's laid down for over 40, 50 years. So use that blueprint, give Bud his little 15, 20 million, and let T.O. get clobbered. Let's see it. I'm tired of certain content creators over here overhyping T.O. like he's something special.
Here you go. Fuck what the content creators say, man. Them niggas don't move the needle on shit.
Oh, they don't. Some of them do, because some of them trying to be promoters, man. They be getting their Don King on, and they do a pretty good job. They do it for losers, but they do a good job at it.
They are brand is most fanboys that masquerade as content creators.
Now that's a fact, though.
Yeah, but fanboys. But the thing is, fanboys are important, though. Fanboys are very important, bro. People say, "Oh, we need to get rid of fanboy." No, fanboys are important. Fanatic, fanboy. Great for the sport.
No, fans are good for the sport, not fanboy. Because the fanboy.
They are.
Hold up, Brent. Let me say this, man. Let me say one part. No. Please don't apologize. When you're a fanboy, your guy can't do no wrong. Like these Tank Davis fanboys are sickening, and I'm like, nigga, I used to live in Baltimore, nigga. I got roots in Baltimore, and I'm not even on that. Can't do no wrong type shit. I don't like the moves he making and how he walking and talking with it. Damn sure don't respect this person and all that shit.
Yeah, hey, look, some shit you just can't defend.
Right, bro.
Exactly.
Like the Errol fans, they got mad at me when I used to clown them for the Yellow Beezy shit. They was like, "Oh, that's fucked up." They was trying to do some reversal shit. What kind of niggas you to even play that clip? I'm like, nigga, you know I didn't Photoshop it. He recorded this.
You got to hit him with the Lux against Calico.
Oh, what? All first verse? What you mean?
No. Because in the Calico battle versus Lux, he put up the photo of him in the swimming pool with a bunch of dudes, and he was like, "Don't be mad at me. You made it." You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what, bro. I've been saying that forever, but shit, I lost friends behind. Well, I thought they were friends behind that damn Spence and Crawford. Like niggas lost the fight.
That shit tore families apart.
And niggas lost their mind, bro. I'm like, wow.
See, that's why fanboys are important, because when they fanboy and then when the narratives and all the nonsense get crushed, it makes it that much more enjoyable for the overall boxing experience. Fanboys are important.
True, I think it is vital to the sport, man. You know what I mean? Niggas gotta have them fanboys. Even though they fanboys, they still help push the sport too. So
exactly.
No, but that's wrong though. When you up there acting like a guy won. Hey, look. Let me say this, Brent. Let me say this. Boxing has enough. Shout out to my sister, Food Revolution in the building. Badass blonde in this bitch. Foodie with the beauty. Boxing has enough corruption going on in it. It's enough fucked up things that happen in fights. Good fighters spend their whole life trying to get an opportunity, then they go in there and get robbed, or a guy miss weight. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of weird shit to be happening, right? We got enough shit going on that we don't need fanboys in here out here telling you that guy won the fight when we all know he lost the fight. Niggas talking about egg weights, hole in the throat, all kind of weirdo shit niggas be just coming up with, saying, "Oh, this, that, and the third." Like, no, bro, the better man won, and it wasn't your guy. Or, hey, my guy lost tonight too. Fuck it, I got to deal with it. Okay, this fight was dud. It was a dud. Don't be man, this was a competitive chess match. No, it won't. Both guys was in there. Get hit.
Can I give you a pushback, Mark? Let me give you a little quick pushback real quick.
I'm just saying, bro. Like
why can NFL have
right.
fanatics for their team, right? For their team, there'll be fanatics for their team. Should be able to do it for your boxer too.
No.
Yeah.
Great point, bro. Great point. Because I mean, they're all entities, man. The Cowboys or whoever we
gonna win the Super Bowl every
like
year.
Errol Spence.
Yep, exactly. See, you see the lines where they being drawn at, bro. You know, etch a sketch, bro. Fanboys are important.
I mean, boxing is the most personal sport, bro. Like fanboys, we're all fanboys, bro.
No,
I mean, I have fandom, but I'm not a fanboy. Like I've been getting called a Bud fanboy because I wouldn't mind seeing Bud fight Canelo. If he don't fight Benavidez, then that's the fight I would want to see. So I mean, what's wrong with that? And if Bud wants to challenge himself, and I think he got that Duran gene in him, so why not? If he gets his butt kicked, he gets his butt kicked. But if he wants to challenge himself and Canelo's willing to fight him, I'm for it. They can take my money. And I did an imaginary, unbiased PBC matchmaking card, and everybody told me they would spend $100 for it. If you had Bud versus Canelo, Jamal versus Plant, and had Boots versus Barrios as your top 3 fights on the card, bro, that's a guaranteed 1.3 mil, man. Come on, matchmaking Brim in the building. You heard me?
For the record, I have nothing against your
dream over there, man. These niggas ain't paying for
I wasn't mad at the card. Hold on, say that card again, bro.
Bud, okay, either if you had Bud versus Canelo, and you could take Bud off and put you can put Benavidez there, right? Either one of those guys. So Bud versus Canelo, Jamal versus Plant. Backstory that gets your diehards. If you had Bud versus Canelo and you got diehards that might be upset about the weight difference, right? And then have Boots versus Barrios. And I'm basing this on potential realities because they had already mentioned that they was trying to fight Barrios, but he had certain things going on with with Juicy Figueroa, his sister the Juicy Figueroa. So those 3 fights I think put together would move the needle, bro. I think those 3 fights on the card, people would feel like that is outrageously stackable. You taking us to Don King days? Let's get it popping. We paying for this.
Okay.
Well, I ain't mad at that card.
It's a beautiful card, but it's a pipe dream. It's a pipe dream.
Well, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Just like the pipe in my hand and a lighter. Don't knock the lighter out my hand. Okay.
Well, look,
let me smoke this.
Pause on the pipe. While you looking at Brandon Figueroa's sister, you know what I'm saying, right? Brandon, I mean, because she is stunning, beautiful woman right here. Oh my goodness! But
she got me crazy.
But peep game though. Historically, PBC has showed us that all 3 of those cards you named would be main event pay-per-view by itself. Charlo and Plant, it would be a pay-per-view by itself. No title.
Not the Boots fight. Hell no, not the Boots fight.
Oh yeah, that's what you gonna get. Boots versus. Look, if you got Thurman versus Barrios, both coming off a loss. One got knocked out by Tank Davis.
Barrios coming off a loss.
Barrios was coming off a loss when he fought Thurman. He got stopped by Tank Davis. Very next fight was Thurman on pay-per-view. Thurman was coming off a loss to Pacquiao. Very next fight was Barrios. And that was pay-per-view, dog. Like, historically, this company has showed y'all who they are and what they are. I mean, it is what it is.
But Boots versus Barrios? Headline? I don't think they can headline a pay-per-view.
Title on the line now. Yeah, they'll tax you for that shit.
So? And man, they're not finna lose that kind of money. That's a dud. Hey, I just believe that's a dud. You can't even though Boots been gifted to IBF, you can't put him on headline on paper.
Look a little strong on this picture right here. Well, she look a little rough right here. Why she look so stressed?
She got a midget head right there.
I don't know. She got a strong face right here, bro.
We need more pictures of the ass.
That's all you need to do.
Yeah, we need more of these. Yeah.
Nah, Mark, I'm not sold on her. She aight.
Yeah.
Framework.
Yeah, the spandex. Well, all this shit probably filtered
That's
and
mom at
played
the end right here. Look, Mom Deuce can get to work in that orange dress while you bullshit.
Yeah, real rap. Give me the mama.
Is that the mama or the
Mama and the sister?
Give me mama.
shit? You know, auntie.
Give me
Right?
a mama.
Yeah, but yeah, I think.
Go.
Yeah, she looking like a. Yeah, she looks stressed in this picture, like she working laundromat right.
No sleep, no sleep.
Boy, you a damn fool. You say look like you work at the laundromat.
Yeah, niggas
Yeah,
get funky draws, don't stress them out for the week. It's Tuesday.
Real quick though, since we were speaking about numbers, Mark. So what the Haney versus Garcia gonna do, man?
That's the topic. That's another topic I had on that. But will Haney Garcia outdo Tank versus Garcia? What y'all think?
No way, Jose. No way.
Nah, man. Tank's a spectacle, man. I know a lot of people wanted to give Garcia a lot of the credit for that fight doing what, 1.2 or 1.4, whatever it was.
Let's just say a million. Let's just say a million.
Yeah, let's say $1 million. And he did deserve a lot of that credit, but man, Tank's the spectacle. I don't think they're gonna reach that height. No, man.
Brian Garcia come out with that damn church music like he did last time, that damn slow ass funeral church music. I was sitting there waiting for the beat drop. That nigga walked to the ring to his funeral music. That shit was.
That's why I like Ryan, man. Ryan's authentic, bro. I think he's just
that nigga was all the way to the ring. Lord Jesus, give me the shit. Man, yo, you ever seen those commercials where they be having them abused dogs and shit, and the dog be getting abused, the dog be shaking, it be like Sarah McLachlan music playing in the background.
Yeah.
I love the angels.
Yeah, man, I don't want to hear that shit before a fight. I need some DMX or something, nigga. Better get this. Take it back to the streets, motherfucker. Like, I need some of that. Like, not no. Sound like the Titanic going down and shit. Heavy bad.
Hey, Bernard,
I feel you.
But I disagree with you though. Ryan definitely helped sell that fight because.
Oh no, I said he did. I think he deserves credit.
I think he was the driving force because peep this. Tank Davis been on pay-per-view. He ain't never did that before.
Yeah, but he hadn't been on pay-per-view with somebody that had clout like Ryan too.
But if he was such a spectacle, he could do it by himself. He went in there with somebody with some clout, and now he doing over $1 million buys.
Right. So basically you saying if Garcia go in there and fight one of Tank pass opponents, that the numbers will be better?
I think he gonna do some great numbers with Haney right now.
500K.
Do you? Yeah, I like that. 500K.
500K is a good. And look, and Brent, but also too, the element of surprise is going too, because we seen Brian get stopped. He got dropped, stopped, or some would say he quit. That is gonna hurt the sales because it's the element of surprise is going. It's not an undefeated guy, but Ryan has a storyline that he can lean on. Hey, when I fought Tank Davis, they made me drain down. They had a rehydration clause. Wasn't for no title, but this fight right here, I'm motivated. I'll get to fight at a comfortable weight. I get to make weight. I get to rehydrate as much as I want to, and it's a title on the line. And there's no element of surprise there with, like it was with Devin. I mean with Haney. I'm sorry, with Tank. It's no he never fought Tank before, never sparred him or none of that shit. This guy right here, I got some history with you. In my heart, I know I can beat you because I beat you before when we was kids. I'm about to beat your ass again as a grown man. But Haney the same way. Like, yo, yeah, you beat me, but you beat me those first 3 times when we was kids. Them last 3 times I beat you. As we got older, the more we fought, I beat you every time after that. You get what I'm saying? So he's gonna sell it.
That's what's gonna sell it.
Yeah,
that's a great selling point.
You beat me 11, 12, and 13, but I beat you 14, 15, and 16.
I would give Ryan Garcia a lot of the credit for the selling power if this fight does around $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know Haney ain't selling shit. So
he hasn't had a partner to help him.
Mark is on
Right.
point.
So that's what I'm saying. Is you can say the same thing about Tank, and he still will do 200
and pay per view, and then speak in the fucking presser conferences. The press conferences, he just sat there. Like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. We'll see. Okay. All right, we'll see. That's it. He didn't sell the fight at all. Regis had a damn bodyguard of strength and conditioning coach doing all this shit.
Yeah, he did more selling than anybody.
Come on, bro. We got Ryan up there with that. I told you gonna feel this fear. Didn't I tell you gonna feel this fear, boy? I was like, yo, watch out with the boys a little bit, but I like your energy. Keep going.
Now, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this real quick.
What's
Mark. What have you heard about the numbers that the Regis Devin did or the Regis Lomachenko did? You got those numbers?
I heard they were all poor, but let me do I heard they was about like this drop I'm about to do. Shout out to Bands on Bands. Salute to Martin Nash. Glad to see you back on late nights. I was about to say ladies nights. Late nights. Let me get one. I read it wrong, man. I don't have a
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
Yeah, we back on late nights, man. Appreciate you, Bands on Bands. I heard the numbers were poor.
50K.
Yeah.
But I don't believe none of these numbers half the time, bro. Like people told me the Tyson Fury and Ngannou fight did 30,000 buys. I don't believe that.
I think the final number I heard on that was like 60.
We don't believe you. You need more people.
I don't believe that Tyson Fury and Ngannou flopped like everybody said it did.
Oh yeah, it definitely flopped.
I
flopped.
America,
but I don't think it was as low as like 30,000.
In America, yeah.
If you get a projection from anybody, it did poorly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
When they do great numbers, man, they flaunt those numbers. When they don't do great numbers, they don't flaunt them.
But some people consistently don't put their numbers out there.
Like who? Who don't consistently when it's great numbers?
Nobody does.
The Zone never really put their numbers out there.
They did it once. That's it.
Because those numbers was great, and the Zone don't do great numbers.
And Saudi ain't put out no numbers for nothing ever. They just getting started.
Well, they just investors.
It's their event, bro. It's their event.
Yeah.
I don't think AJ and Ngannou's going to do that well, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I got a hunch. I don't think it's going to do that well.
Man, that shit going to do good, man.
What you say, AJ and Ngannou?
Yeah, and I get it that it possibly can because a lot
it depends on the undercard, man. That's a fight I can go without seeing.
Can I intercede for a second, guys?
Go ahead.
Okay, so when it came to Tyson Fury and Ngannou, right? They said it only did 30-some thousand in America. Now, worldwide, there was a higher number, obviously. And I can actually believe that because people thought that was a spectacle farce, right? Because he dipped out on Undisputed and he went to fight a guy who had 0 fights. Now, in regards to Ngannou and Joshua, it could do more because Ngannou solidified himself. We got respect for how he performed. But here's the avenue that's going to be a problem for them. From what I've seen, it's going to be on pay-per-view only on the Zone. It's not, I didn't see anything about it being on ESPN. If it's on ESPN as well, then I anticipate the numbers being higher. But when it's on the Zone, America has a little bit of a slant towards the Zone, and I can understand why. Because based on the content we get from the Zone compared to the price point, you're not going to get as many subscribers. The Zone has 60 million subscribers, and out of those 60 million subscribers, only 250 to 300,000 are in America. So it's not a higher number of people that utilize the Zone's platform here in America. So having ESPN as well, like they did with the Fury and the Ngannou fight, will help drive the sales for that event. But if they don't, I think it's going to hurt that because of that aspect. Because if you look at the Zone in the UK, they get so much more content. They have the NFL rights in the UK, so they show all the NFL stuff on the Zone, and then they have all the soccer, all the other stuff. So for the UK, they get so much more content for their money. Here in the United States, we get less content and we pay more. And that's part of the problem why America has a slant towards the Zone.
Where are you getting your metrics?
Huh?
Where are you getting your metrics?
Where am I getting my metrics? Well, the Zone already announced that they had 60 million subscribers worldwide. That's one thing.
Okay.
And then there was a report that came out that said they only had 300. There was an estimate of 250 to 300,000 subscribers. Now that's not verifiable proof. That's so what Mark was saying. I say that's confirmed rumors, right? So that would be 250.
No, that's your term, nigga. Don't say that's mine.
No, you coined it on me. You coined it's your turn. You coined it for me though, but you coined it for me though. You coined it for me.
No, you said it on the show, and I just never let it go.
Mark is a ballet dancer. That's a confirmed rumor.
No, that nigga left. That he was like, hold on, I just came back, did some research. That is a rumor. It's a confirmed rumor, but it's a rumor. I was like, a confirmed rumor. Brim, those are your bars. But I'm gonna put it on a t-shirt and make it famous though. I appreciate it.
No doubt, bro. And I'll buy the shirt when you release it. Let me know.
Confirmed.
But I think that aspect does play a role in it. But there's going to be more intrigue for Ngannou and Joshua because of what Fury did. Because the MMA community is so hyped up, thinking that any MMA fighter can be able to go into boxing and kick ass. Now Ngannou's a special person, but
I'm just
boxing's going to want to watch that fight because boxing needs to make up for what Fury did or what he didn't do, lack of words.
I'm an AJ fan.
So y'all think the Saudis just keep paying this guy money and he's not selling?
Hell yeah, it's a plot. Listen, the Saudis they invest in money for exposure, not to make money.
It's for tourism and
boxing, bro. They paying Anthony Joshua $50 million and they paying Ngannou that's 70. Bro, that fight's not going to generate that kind of money on no fucking pay-per-view.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this much. It's not gonna. It's gonna come close though. It's gonna come close because the UK is going to do over $1 million in the UK. It's just their price point too, though. Their price point will only be.
Really want to see it versus MMA fighter?
In the MMA world's gonna pay for it.
Okay,
in the boxing world, gonna need redemption. So a lot of the boxing fans who want to see the redemption will watch it as well.
Redemption for what? Tyson Fury won.
Tyson Fury won, but he lost the war. He won the battle, but lost the war.
It's a mess.
No, it's the truth, though, man. Listen, a lot of people felt like he didn't win.
Right.
And I scored at a draw.
A lot of people think he lost. I agree with you on that.
And I scored at a draw, bro.
So what? This is boxing. A lot of that happens every weekend. A nigga thinks somebody won.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, outside of us as a community, we'll accept that bullshit. But the casuals will say this is fucking bullshit. Fuck boxing. So
and when has boxing never cared about what that shit, man? They keep boxing.
It's not about them caring, bro. It's just the fact of the matter is, when you get to these higher numbers, you're involving a high number of casuals who don't look at the same elements that we look at as diehard boxing fans. So it's going to be a different scale for them. So what we would look at, they don't give a fuck about. And what they give a fuck about, sometimes we don't care.
Heavy bad jump in this shit, man. Go ahead.
Man, I don't even know what listen, man, I don't give a fuck about a Joshua and Ngannou fight, bro. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. Can I keep it up, Mark Nash TV? Can I keep it real on your platform?
Nah, I want you to tell me lies like everybody else do.
Tell me,
I can't. It's
too
hard. My mouth can't form
lies to make them sound good like everybody else. Go ahead.
I don't give a fuck about that fight, bro.
Let me ask you a question, though. Let me ask you guys a question, though.
Hold up, Brim. Hold up. Let me. Don't forget what you're saying, but I got to look. I brought Heavy back up here because I don't see him that often, and I really want to talk to him, so I want to fuck with him a little bit. Pause. I'm gonna pick his brain, and I'm gonna pick on him a little bit, Brim. You said I was picking on you. Let me pick on him a little bit. Heavy Bad Boxing TV.
Yes, sir.
My brother. You know I got love for you, and I respect you
for sure.
If Ngannou goes out there and knocks this motherfucker out, and when this motherfucker, I mean Anthony Joshua, you're not gonna cover it. Matter of fact, you're not gonna do a reaction on the fight. Are you gonna watch the fight, whether you straight?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the fight because I fuck with boxing. Period.
Okay,
I'm just saying I don't really care for it. That's all.
You care.
Like, I'm not.
You're gonna cover it. You're gonna get super chats. You're gonna grow your audience. Some people gonna pull up to your show that day for the first time and hear you talk about it, and they're gonna subscribe because they I like the way you deliver boxing.
Right.
You're gonna cover it. You have you have a vested interest and a financial interest. So I'm just shocked to hear you just say I don't give a fuck about it at all.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's the truth.
And the winner possibly is going to get a shot at undisputed.
Yeah, and then listen, I feel you from that aspect for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, personally,
fight bad, nigga.
I don't. I got a question. Listen, I'm being real, man.
I got you, bro.
Me from a personal standpoint, you know, it's a fight where there's nothing on the line. You know, and you know he had some success against Tyson Fury, and they want to see what Anthony Johnson. It's a measuring stick between two guys who haven't fought yet, and it doesn't move the needle for me, man. That's all. At the end of the day, but of course I will be watching. I will cover it. You know what I mean? If it's worthy of covering. If you go check my channel right now, you barely see any AJ fights. I'm not you know what I'm saying? I like to cover that shit, but I don't, because a lot of the times it's just it's AJ, man.
Oh, you set me up for my question.
Go
ask this question. He set me up. Okay, check this out. If Wilder had never got his ass whooped by Parker, right? And let's just have this imaginary thought. If it was Wilder versus Ngannou, how would you feel?
The same fucking way.
Oh shit! Look at you killing my little theory. I was about to go with. Motherfucker. You're no good, motherfucker.
Brim, because you cocked it back too hard. Pause. That was a haymaker. You got to set up. You got to hide the right hand.
Because I mentioned Wilder from the jump.
You made it too easy for him. You got to hide the right hand, Brim.
Yeah, he was gonna get the same answer.
So I was telegraphing my punch.
Exactly, bro. That's what
I was getting my Ryan Garcia on, throwing the same hook 4 times.
That punch was gonna get ducked regardless.
But the thing is, though, maybe not you, but a lot of the American fan base and the delusional people who was on Wilder's side of things.
Yeah, you got Wilder fanboys. You want to get a different reaction out of a fanboy. You know, I'm not.
But even not a fanboy, just the overall American sentiment would have more of an invested interest if it was Ngannou versus Wilder. If Wilder didn't get almost sparked out by Parker, right? So it's the regionality of the fighters play a role too in America not caring as much, because Joshua was a UK fighter and Ngannou is an MMA guy. So it does play a role.
I think to an extent. But I think when you have these fights built up like this, and for me, with Ngannou just only being his second professional boxing match, I don't see the intrigue that everybody else sees. I understand that he did very well versus Tyson Fury, but does he deserve to be thrusted into a spotlight where guys have put in 10, 15 years to get to a certain point over other guys? You understand what I'm saying?
Talk that boxing pure shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just, I'm keeping it a buck.
He said, talk that boxing. Hey, look, G.
But bro, and then on top of that, to be this big with nothing on the line, there's nothing on the line. I don't.
They said the winner is going to get a shot at the undisputed.
Sure.
Yeah, all right.
Which I find hard to believe, because I think they're supposed to have a rematch.
You're a fool if you believe that shit.
It's called a glorified exhibition, fellas. That's what it's called.
Yep. Vibe Star 007 sounds like an AJ hater. Why? Who taught you to hate your brethren?
Not hating, man. You can switch AJ out with any of those guys, man. I'm gonna feel the same way. I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with AJ.
I thought I was gonna fight Hergovic myself. I was looking forward to that.
Mr. Golden said, Steven, you gonna stop? Hold on, let me say, no, Steven, you gonna stop all that hating on Wilder, that boy. I'm trying to say it like my boy, Mr. Golden. Mr. Golden,
never ever gonna stop.
Look, and Puro feel like me. I heard you, Puro. You don't care for that shit neither.
He loves this shit, man. Hey, look, but let me ask y'all this. Y'all all saw the Fury versus Ngannou fight. Can we agree that fight was better than many of you boxing snobs thought it was gonna be? Cause a lot of y'all just boxing and bougie. Y'all boxing and bougie. Y'all bougie.
I will say this. I was surprised that a guy who had never had
run them off the panel. You're like casual. Y'all run the casuals out this motherfucker. And they wonder why your favorite fighter can't sell on pay-per-views, because you ran away the casual fans. Like, you need casual fans to do 1 million buys, bro.
You do. I mean, that's a big part of it.
And
you don't do 1 million without them.
And look, and we need people like you, Heavy Bad Boxing TV. You got a channel, Puro. You got a whole community. You know what I'm saying? Bram, you heavy on Twitter. Like, we need guys like you in the sport, all of you guys, to talk about these fights. If they're good, if they're bad, what happened. We need y'all to cover the sport, to grow the sport, because the casuals are looking at Brim, Puro, Heavy. They looking at all of y'all to say, so they go to work. And when they see y'all at work or they see y'all around and they, oh, what's going on this weekend? Who fighting? Man, such and such fighting. And they can tell by the excitement in your voice. So they tell their friends and their friends like, yo, shit, it's a guy at my job says it's a good fight this weekend. Y'all heard about it? You know?
Yeah,
every weekend. Keep banging.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think for me though, is, you know, I be trying to separate that from how I personally, you know, feel about certain situations in the sport of boxing. So it'd be hard sometimes. That's a fight within.
What you mean?
Meaning, you know, because I feel like I'm a purist when it comes to certain things, I feel a certain kind of way, and it's hard for me to promote certain things, you know, and feel good about it.
What if I offer you a hefty sum to change your mind?
Well, you know, money is motivation in a lot of situations.
Buy your soul. Buy
Try to
your
hook
soul.
Brim been
out for the bad, huh?
Brim been watching The Color Purple, son. This nigga bursting out in the song after every line. Buy your soul, 50K, so 50K. That's all that nigga is. So 50. Like, Brim been bursting out in the song, God.
Oh shit, so bro.
Oh man, I got love for y'all, man. I got love for y'all, man. I love talking this shit with y'all. But I'm just saying, Heavy Bad Boxing, like, you gotta, bro, like,
I listen.
Bro, you know that Fury and Ngannou fight was better than everybody thought. Another example, Haney versus Loma. Damn good fight. Great fight. Controversial outcome, right? A lot of controversy with the outcome.
Yeah.
Numbers don't reflect how many people went live and talked shit about that fight before, during, and after the promotion. Like, people just were like, it's going to be a jab and grab. Devin didn't jab and grab. He's still right there. It was fight with Loma. Got hurt in that fight. Had some adversity. Had to overcome adversity. Some people thought Loma still won. Boxing is one of those things you don't know until you see it. But the bad part is, it's not like you can go back and rebuy the pay-per-view. Nah, it's too late now. So and then you get it. You got to watch.
I was in the building.
I'm sorry, sir.
I said I was in the building for that fight.
Oh, you see what I'm saying? He said I was in the building. Shout out to Lady Sean. Shout out to my homegirl, Lady Sean Dundum season.
I'm talking about the facts and data.
Now, I did like the fact that BOK Prime had right. Don't laugh at me, y'all. I said it. BOK Prime, right? I did like the fact that they had an option after you bought. If you missed the fight, you could go back and still buy the pay-per-view, like at a discounted rate. Like, if you still wanted to see the fight, you didn't spend the $40 on it. What was the Terence Crawford? How much did it cost? Was it like
It was $40.
It was like $40, but
$39.99.
Yeah, you can go back and watch it, and you can still buy the pay-per-view for like half the price, for like $20 after the fight. Like, if you still wanted to see it, I think Top Rank did that with Porter versus Bud. They might have did that. I'm not sure. Don't hold me on that one. But I know for a fact BOK did it. But I thought that ESPN, you can go back and buy the pay-per-view up to Monday. You can still buy the pay-per-view if you wanted to watch it all the way through, support the event, blah, blah, blah. Even if you knew who won, you can actually watch it and buy the pay-per-view. Most times with boxing, though, once it's over, it's over. And now it's on YouTube. It's getting bootlegged. It's on Twitter. It's on World Star. I just think we got to do more with supporting our sport, man, especially us in this community, and we call ourselves hardcore fans. Like, we look for reasons not to buy fights. We look for reasons not to support the events. We go out our way to have all these devices to steal the fight. Once you got that in your hand, why would
that's the casual fan, man? Because I always preach, you know, we have to support the fighters.
On these channels, it's niggas on these channels. They got content creators. These are OGs in the game. They all have these fire sticks where they can get all the fights. And I'm telling you, they be the main ones telling niggas they need about. Now, granted, they still go to fights. They still might buy a pay-per-view, but for the most part, once you get that fire stick and you can get all these fights for free, why would you ever buy a pay-per-view? That's why I had a nigga tell me one time, it's like, well, that would be stupid. I would be like me paying for the fight twice. I'm already paying a nigga $35 a month or $40 a month for this fire stick.
To support the sport, man. I mean, listen, if you're not financially supporting the sport,
they gonna call your company man like they do me.
That's how I feel. Because you have to financially support the sport, man, or you're not gonna never get the fights you really want to see.
I mean, they do incentivize piracy, in my opinion, but that's just me.
They do. Oh, shout out Coco, my girl Coco in the chat.
Coco said, I always buy or go to the fight. Shout out to you.
What up?
Well,
got to get Xboxers to fly us out and be in press row and shit. We got to pay for it. We need a little more.
Say it again, Puro. You sound low.
I just fucking what you want.
I ain't even hear you. I
just said that us low people in boxing, you know, we don't get Xboxers to, you know, pay our rides and sit in press row and shit. I was throwing shade at you, brother.
Oh, because Nonito now hooked me up with. I made the theme music for the damn ring.
Nonito, I forgot how it went, but yeah.
I worked for that ringside ticket, nigga. Y'all like he did just gave it to me because they thought I was cute or something. Like my red bucket hats and my black sweaters on. Nah, nigga, like I made the ring wall music. I'm a part of the team. I am Team Donaire. What y'all talking about? I got the warm up suits. I'm with the team, the family. Hey, look,
I'm no artist. I could have done better. I think
I'm part of the team, bro. Should I not get a ringside seat if I'm with the team? I'm part of the team.
Nah, you're supposed to be one of us.
Yeah, look, I'm in the locker room, bro. I'm supposed to be in the locker room with the team. I'm at the crib before the fight, after the fight. I'm with the team. Like, what y'all talking about?
I don't know if Errol would have won. I would have gave you less shit for it. But,
yeah, man, I'm with the team. I'm supposed to be there.
Errol throwing them darts at you, man.
Nah, man. Yeah, like I could get ringside seats for every fight with everybody. That's my guy, man. He calls me a brother, man.
Yeah, you supposed to get something from your homie.
Yeah, I mean, he calls me bro. Like kids call me Uncle Martin. Yeah, I'm supposed to be in the locker room, ringside. Yeah, nigga, like I don't get that one, Puro. Sound like a little hating on rubbed off on you.
That's all that is. And you know what? I'm kind of hating.
Hate rub off on me.
That's
funny. I'm squinting my eyes at you a little bit too.
Yeah, man. I mean, like that ain't a bad thing, man. That's good for y'all. Shit, I'm giving y'all the good content. I'm recording. I'm getting interviews while I'm out. Shit.
Ain't no hateration, holleration.
It's all jokes.
Brand bursting out in front.
Bro.
Hey, Heavy, once I pointed out, you're gonna notice he do it all the time. But that's the battle rapper in him. He don't want to let it go. I told him he need to get back in that ring. I need to set that battle up for him with Megazord. Shout out to the homie Megazord.
But you ain't tell me, man. What does the Haney Garcia numbers do? What does that look like for you, Mark?
Hurts me to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Right now, based on what I think and what I see and what I believe in my heart, I think they just getting started with this promotion, bro. I think this shit gonna crank up. The closer we get to April 20th, 420, Vegas. Where they fighting at in Vegas? Anybody know the arena yet?
T-Mobile.
I don't think it's been announced yet.
They ain't picked the arena yet?
Not yet. No, I don't think so.
Tickets ain't went on pre-sale yet neither, right? Just announcement.
Yeah, which is fresh.
Man, I need to know more like that. But I gotta do on that.
You just talking about pay-per-view numbers, that's all.
Yeah, I gotta do on that. I think all that shit matters because like if they book a little room, that means the people in charge, the suits know more than what we know. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't even anticipate a lot of people coming. So
they at least let you know what they're anticipating.
They expecting a low pay-per-view sales. Like we see them fighting in the Michelob Ultra Arena, like Tio. I'm like, damn, they don't believe in this fight. But we start talking about that MGM Grand, T-Mobile. Shit, I got a half on it.
Yeah, it's gonna do
it's at MGM Grand or T-Mobile Arena. I'm putting $500,000 on it.
Do an $850.
You said I'm pipe dreaming. What you say?
No. I'm just saying. I think it's going to do $850 personally. It doesn't matter where it's at.
$850. That's what I'm talking about, Puro. That's what I'm talking about.
Not to pop my own collar, but I am the only panelist on here that's got a pay-per-view number on the money. So I think y'all should listen.
Well, we don't know if you got it on the money because the official numbers aren't.
We never know what the official numbers are.
I clipped that live, Mark. I got it on my.
Which one was it?
Here.
That
Who gave you some official pay-per-view numbers?
Right.
Mark was just posing the question of how much Ryan and Tank would do.
He got a calculation.
Yeah, I actually started kind of around 850, but then I saw the numbers of how I was doing on YouTube, just the conferences. They weren't doing a lot of, and this is people watching it in real time. So I was like, okay, let me bump it up a bit. It was just a guess. I'm not oh my god,
we said
with numbers, but yeah, I got it.
Well, shit, yeah, I said $1 million too.
No, then he said 1.2. I think Pure said 1.2 or 1.
Oh wow,
that shit.
Oh yeah, that was on point.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's just picking around. It's just it's just an educated guess.
Yeah, that was on point then. He said 850.
500K.
I'm with Brim on this one, man. You take Tank out of the. I don't think they get that high. You take Tank out of it, man. No.
What?
Yeah, man. Because again, man, Devin,
away from Tank. Don't do a half.
Ryan is going to be doing this by himself.
Nah, he got a dance partner now.
Yeah, he got a dance partner,
We need this. I'm gonna let you know something. Heavy Bad Boxing TV, Bram, Puro, neighbors in the chat. We as boxing fans need this event to be successful, and I'll tell you why. Because the other guy, Tank Davis, ain't fighting nobody. At least Devin Haney is fighting guys. At least Ryan is fighting the top guys. He fought Tank, lost. Okay, well, he was trying to fight Rolly. Went somewhere else. I'm not saying Rolly's the top guy, but he had a title, right? Now he's going for Devin Haney, fighting Devin Haney. At least Ryan is fighting the top guys. We're getting to see the what they say, the kings, the 4 kings, the 5 kings. Shit, Ryan is fighting the guys. Devin is trying to fight the guys and fighting them. At least
one of them.
All right, this shit ain't got nothing to do with the numbers.
No,
because I feel you.
No, I'm saying we need the event to be successful, so it can't be no more of a why we fight you? You ain't do this. You only sold 50,000. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to fight nobody selling 50,000. I'm like, well, you fought other guys, Tank Davis, that sold nothing. So you can't knock a guy. Well, your pay per views only do so. But then again, I get it. Some people say having no credit. Having bad credit is worse than. Having no credit is worse than having bad credit.
Right. There you go.
At least got to have some bad credit. But shit, the bad credit is your 50,000 bars. At least you got something.
Yeah. At least you got something. All I'm saying is when it comes to the casual fan, because again, we mentioned this earlier, the casual fans determine whether or not these pay-per-view events more than likely are successful. In my opinion, I think hardcore fans can make a pay-per-view successful to an extent when you talk about 250, 300,000 buys, which was something that Tank could do by himself. But for those astronomical numbers, you need the casual fans, and Devin Haney just don't have them. That's all I'm saying.
But in the words of my good brother D Hodges, may he rest in paradise wherever he's at. My brother D, I just said it best. He said, Mark, when you beat him, you get his powers. It's like Mortal Kombat.
Who had Devin beat to get their power?
No, he was talking about Floyd. He was like, yeah, Oscar was the biggest star, but once Floyd beat him, he took his powers.
Yeah.
Every time Floyd beats one of these guys who was bigger stars than him but had more art, you take their powers. The winner gets the spoils. So
The problem is Tank already got the spoils though.
Exactly.
But it keeps going.
I'm saying, like, who Haney ain't beat nobody to take their spoils.
Right. That's what I'm saying. This would be a guy that you can take the spoils, take the fan base. You take the spoils this time. See,
oh well, yeah. So now if he beats Ryan, then we could project that his next pay-per-view number should be up for sure.
Yeah, you gotta beat the guy. You gotta beat.
But we talking about these pay-per-view numbers with him and Ryan.
But Brent was like, well, Tank already took the power. No, bro. Oscar lost to Floyd and still had powers. Like he lost, he kept losing. He kept losing.
Oh, man, I still believe Ryan got a solid fan base that's gonna show up in them pay-per-view numbers.
Absolutely.
Hey, I just wanted to bring something to attention. You remember our last show?
Devin by the throat. Remember that, bro? Pushed that. I told you gonna feel that fear. Didn't I tell you was gonna feel that fear?
Oh, have mercy.
I mean, you laughing, but that's how you said it, ain't it? Did I tell you was gonna feel that fear?
You're a ghost right now.
Yo, Bill Haney is so corny and hilarious at the same time. But I just wanted to bring something to your attention though, because remember you told me your last show that I wasn't gonna have access with Steven Espinosa and all that. I think it's officially confirmed.
You gonna have no access, Steven. I don't even care about Steven Espinosa that much, my brother.
No, you was teasing me and you said something about that. You was joking. You wasn't being serious.
I don't care enough about you having access to Steven. I don't even know what the fuck Steven Espinosa do right now. I know he's a lawyer by trade.
He's helping out the PBC he's helping them in a free role. But
in a free role.
Yeah, he ain't getting paid. He's just helping them facilitate.
What I read is that he has the same job that he had with Showtime with PBC. That's what I read.
But what happened today, though, is that we made him disappear because he said something about escrow, guarantors, comical. And somebody said, I want to agree, but weeks before Showtime canned PBC, you were swearing up and down it wasn't happening. Kind of comical to see how it played out. He said, false, prove me wrong. I'll wait. And I said, I think I remember that interview, Steven. What say you? And then he said, show me. And I was like, you from Missouri, the show me state? Let me finish getting ready to work and I'll find the interview and post it. Also, people may have your wording wrong, but you were vague about Showtime and kind of spin it as everything was cool. I understand that y'all got a cap sometimes. And then somebody right up under the post dropped the exact link where he said it. And when I said, oh, and then he wasn't responding. They was like, yo, where'd Steve go? And I was like, man, he disappeared on us, bro. He is out because he got called out.
So are you telling me that Steven Espinosa's sources are Rick Glacier?
No.
Okay.
No, he was saying that people. I think he was combating that sentiment. That Rick Glacier
I'm on your replies right here. Where is it at?
I get it now.
Huh?
I'm on your replies on IG. Where is it at?
IG? I don't do IG.
I misspoke. Can you see the screen, my brother?
No, I'm not in front of my computer. If I'm in front of my computer, I'm barely talking. That's why I sing just to play it off. I've been singing to play it off.
Oh yeah.
I tagged you on Twitter. I tagged you on the bottom.
Context. Okay, I see.
Because with my other employees, I'm not going to be sitting there talking. I think that's a little rude. So I step away.
I like context.
I see Canelo versus Bud in May. You tag me in that.
I just tagged you right now.
Okay, watch your tone.
Oh wow, jeez. Okay, I don't want no problems, military man. Shit.
I'm joking.
You about to go Full Metal Jacket on the kid?
I'm just talking shit.
I know, man.
All right, here we go. Boom. Let's click play.
Beyond, but right now the company is definitely committed to the sport, committing to the sport beyond just 2023, and I haven't heard anything that changes that. But right now the company is definitely committed to this.
Oh man,
he lied.
Worship him.
We don't believe you. You need more people.
He lied. Y'all need to worship him.
Somebody said you were all in the interview when Fight Hub said the rumors were baseless and you guys were committed to the sport. I think I remember that interview. What you say? He said, "Show me."
Sport, committing to the sport beyond just 2023, and I haven't heard anything that changes that. But right now, the company is definitely committed to this.
He did say right now, as in that
Sport, committing to the sport.
Puro.
He said in 2024 though.
Yeah, got him, bro. Hold on, let's see.
Okay, 224.
But right now, the company is definitely committed to the sport, committing to the sport beyond just 2023, and I haven't heard anything that changes that.
Well, his argument will always be, well, at that moment, I hadn't heard anything.
Man, they knew.
He could come back. Yeah, they knew. I mean, yeah, they had to know.
That's why they went hard in the paint in 2023 to make all this fights.
I mean, it's just, yeah. Doesn't make sense.
They was trying to save it, huh?
I think they did their best to see if, they could change.
Go ahead. I was going to say something tasteless. Go ahead.
Sorry, brother, go ahead.
No, save me from myself, please. Please save me from myself.
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
actually think that they tried.
Say it. Y'all want me to say it?
Go ahead.
Y'all ever been with a girl, right? Or even y'all been in a relationship? It could have been y'all doing this, and things aren't on the up and up in this relationship. Like, I've been fucking up, or if you got a chick, she been fucking up, and you trying to save the relationship. You start doing things that you normally wouldn't do, or or you should have been doing a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Like the bitch just come in there and start sucking your dick because it's Wednesday. She was like, hey, what you got going on today? You just watching Laker game since it's halftime, and she just start like, hey, what is it? My birthday? You know what I'm saying? Because she trying to keep you because she know, she been out there doing shit she probably shouldn't do, or you about to break up with her anyway. You know what I'm saying? When people know the end is near, they start trying to salvage it. In the Army, Sergeant McClaw used to tell me, he was like, soldiers know when they fucking up. Y'all know when y'all fucking up. That's when y'all, you know what I'm saying? We don't have enough. You about to get this down Article 15. You come late one more damn time, or your uniform ain't pressed, the boots ain't shine. You know what I'm saying? Your mustache a little bit over the lip. Like, you better not fuck up no more, or it's over. You know what I'm saying? And I look, as a father, I see it with my daughter sometimes. She knows she fucking up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So it could be one of those situations with, I know, right? I went all the way left, right? I tried to clean it up at the end from what I was originally wanted to say. Still went a little left though. But maybe that's what you guys are thinking, like what was happening with Showtime. But I disagree. The writing was already on the wall for those fights that happened in 2023 that would happen. Y'all think they was trying to save the marriage. Deuce Time, he said, I tagged Martin Nash on Twitter also. Man, you be tagging me about Twitters, man. I mean, about the Clippers. And the Clippers gonna keep getting clipped, Deuce. Oh, every time that nigga, PG or somebody from the Clippers have a good game, that nigga be tagging me on Twitter. They gonna go to
man, look at this.
Right. Like they gonna win this year. Like, nigga, they ain't gonna get it. And even if they do make it to the championship, Deuce, I'm gonna put some money on them to lose.
Man, I wish they never win, to be honest.
The Clippers gonna get clipped every year, dudes. They ain't gonna get it because they ain't got it. Okay. All right, but I passed the mic. Go ahead, fellas. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. The year they win it is the year they lose all their fans.
Right? But heavy bad, Brim, Puro, neighbors in the chat. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Do y'all really think all of those fights happened in 2023 because Showtime knew they was going out of business?
It's hard. Either you could say they was trying to go out with a bang, or they was trying to save the marriage. You know what I'm saying? It's, I guess, the speculation up to you. I for one thought that they was trying to show Showtime like, hey, God damn it, we really want to do this. We can do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, that's that Wednesday.
And then, you've already been there. You're established. You got the family. Like, a lot of the times, the whole production team, man, they together.
We're
So
family.
it's like a family. You know what I mean? You don't want to break up the family and break up something good if you don't have to. So that's how I felt like, it was the last hurrah to say, hey, Showtime, look, baby, we got this. But it was like,
my damn metaphor analogy wasn't that bad, huh? It wasn't too far off base.
Nah, I wasn't. I was agreeing with you, man. Yeah.
Sometimes them niggas at BBC start taking that zipper down on Wednesday.
You feel me?
Wow.
Word.
On the surface, hold up. On the surface, I would say it was a last ditch effort to keep everything going. But this is the 2 points that make me say this was just the last hurrah. Point number one, in regards to the whole situation with Paramount saying anything performing under 10% on our broadcasting will be on the chopping block. That means that would be Showbox. So to say that you were trying to keep it going, which would mean you would have great Showbox cards to help facilitate the viewership on the platform. The very best Showbox card was Frank Martin. And the second best fight that was on that card was taken off of that card and put on the pay-per-view. So that means that you weren't dedicating to giving the best metrics to your Showbox cards. So if you're not trying to do that, I don't think you're really trying to salvage the relationship, because the problem was you would have Showbox cards that only do 176,000 views, and that's not even that's like 0.02% of your total subscriber base. That's the first issue. Then the second issue that leads into this is because damn, I forgot what the second issue was. It was 2 points, and I forgot my second point. What is wrong with you?
He lied. Y'all niggas worship him.
No, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. That's the first issue. Was the whole point they stated that anything performing under 10%, and they didn't dedicate to the Showbox.
They needed things to boost the subscriber count.
Yeah, the way to boost the subscriber count is not pay-per-view. It's based putting on the best.
Bram, I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you, because that was the press release that was released by the CEO.
Yeah,
that was the press release. I remember that. He said, we're looking for content that's going to boost our subscriber count, and we're going to consolidate this programming. And the shit that ain't hitting the numbers, we getting it the fuck up out of here. And this shit right here ain't profitable because ain't nobody subscribing for this shit, and all the good shit y'all putting on pay-per-view anyway.
Yeah. And then the second thing I think I finally remembered is I forgot again. So I remember.
Showtime Championship Boxing, the best championship fight they had on. You said it was what you said it was, Bram?
Was Frank Martin's fight.
Okay, and I disagree with you on that one. And this ain't no.
But this year I'm talking about for 2023.
Yeah, 2023. Oh yeah, the Hartunian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Artem Hartunian.
Great fight.
I was at that fight. Great fight. Great fight.
Yeah, that was a really good fight.
Great fight.
Some people thought he lost, but I thought he pulled it out barely.
Good though. That's
I agree with you there.
Good fight.
Oh boy,
Artunia had came to fight too, man.
Took that knee. Frank Martin broke that damn eye socket at the end though.
Yeah,
made him take the knee.
Out of there.
Let me ask you this though, real quick, because I'm still kind of confused about this, and maybe Brim know. He seems to be knowledgeable.
Real quick before I forget.
Okay, go ahead.
Showtime Championship Boxing did give us an undisputed match, and fans didn't even appreciate it. We got an undisputed on Showtime Championship Boxing. Jamel Charlo versus
Castaño. Yeah.
We got their responsibility to promote it,
and we got it twice.
Is it their responsibility to promote it though?
No.
We watched it.
Yeah, and they did, but look, it's not their fault that when the fight was supposed to happen, like that was another thing that played Showtime. Injuries. All their best guys kept getting injured.
Inactivity.
Or they was losing on fights they should have won. And now the belt's going across the street to other promotional companies or guys that we just brought in. You know what I'm saying? For you, like Gary Russell, you didn't supposed to lose to
Magsayo.
Martin Magsayo. He ain't supposed to lose that fight.
No, he wasn't.
Pulled it off, to be honest.
Wilder didn't supposed to take that rematch and lose to Fury. You got that one out of here. They said don't rematch this nigga. You won. It's over. Nah, I got to draw that. You know, it's a big fight. Man, we got some other guys for you to fight. Build it. Nah, do what I want to do. But, you know what I'm saying?
Scene of the crime, bro.
Spence, don't fight Terence Crawford. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Sean Porter, they told him not to fight him. But shit, and y'all ain't got nobody else for me gonna make this money. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Guys kept getting their ass whooped every time they. And I'm missing a whole bunch of guys. Hey, didn't they tell Shorty from Philly not to go to Japan? It's like, look,
remember,
like well, the money too good. I'm in the process. All right, man, take your.
Yeah.
All right, no more titles gone. It was a time when they were the premier boxing champions. They had all the divisions, had belts in not all the divisions, but y'all know what I mean. Division, they had a champion.
They damn near had belts in all the divisions.
In every division.
Yeah, damn near.
And niggas got paid good, and they got their ass whooped in activity, and here we are. But go ahead. I just wanted to. I don't know.
No, I'm still scratching my head because I haven't did the proper homework on this whole PBC Amazon deal. But I keep hearing this 14 dates that Amazon. Okay. And see, for me, what does that include? Because, are they going to do all pay-per-views, or are we going to get some Showbox? Are we going to get some Showtime?
In the press release, they said it was a mix of both. On the press release, they said it was going to be both. But if we just use a little bit of, critical thinking and breaking it down, if you're going to have Tank fight twice, that's 2 pay-per-views. If you have Canelo fight twice, that's 2 pay-per-views. That's 4. If you have another Crawford fight, that's 5 pay-per-views. So right off the bat, 5 events is pay-per-view.
And David Benavidez, if he doesn't fight Canelo.
6.
Yeah.
That ain't going to sell shit.
That's a David Benavidez hater right there, boy.
No, he doesn't sell shit on pay-per-view. I mean, he sells out the venues he's been at, but
hold up, I don't want to hear about the sell out the venue stuff because Munguia did better numbers in Benavidez' hometown than Benavidez did. Benavidez did 9K or almost 10K. Munguia did 11K in his same state. And
that's the point Piro was trying to make.
You don't think they boosted that by 1,000 for people like you?
It was actually 10,800, but I rounded up to 11,000, and Benavidez was 9,800, and I rounded it up to 10.
You don't think people knew that numbers like when they did the next fight just to boost it up, just to say what you just said right there?
What? This had nothing to do with people. Those numbers came from no. The people in the charge, the people that are in charge, right? They know what Benavidez did. I buy those next 200 tickets myself just so we can say that we'll have that notch on our belt. We outsold you in your hometown. I'll buy 400 tickets out of my pocket if I'm the seller of the promoter. They comped 1,000 tickets though, or 1,036 tickets for the Munguia fight.
Where are you getting all your exact numbers? Because
Brim be coming up with some shit, boy.
Because it's okay. Because there's it's called boxing. I think it's Boxing Myths. They drop the actual total revenue, and it shows how many tickets were sold, how many was comped.
From they to the
they getting it from the commission. They getting it from the
commission. Mark, he goes to the commission. The guy.
Yeah, but you don't know. But the commission don't know all the comp tickets, though, do they?
Yeah, they report all the comp tickets.
You have to report it to them.
Okay.
Yeah. That's like official. Yeah.
Comp tickets are resold too, though, right? And given away. Comp tickets are always given away. They get resold too.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the numbers of the tickets itself. That's just what you resell once, but that still doesn't go past your original count.
Yeah.
But it counts for as revenue made that night, though, right? Because you can count a nigga.
No, because the resellers has no connection to the what's the name. That's what they make off.
Let me say that. I'm talking about total revenue because you can have some comp tickets, right? And motherfuckers still don't want to come. It's still MDCs.
Yeah.
Then you can have some comp tickets you give, and those people there, they buying drinks, eating hot dogs, buying T-shirts. You get what I'm saying? That's more revenue.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that revenue.
Comp ticket is resold or not? That did the person come? Did they spend money? Did they buy some Hennessy? Did they pay for valet parking? Did they buy a T-shirt? Eat some nachos, buy some shrimp, or you know what I'm saying? Money's getting spent in the building, so if they come,
and that's a type of metric though that what we're talking about.
But my whole point is, if I know you sold 34, let's just say the number was 34,000. I'm gonna buy 34 and make sure if we at anywhere close to that, I'm gonna give us that little boost that then we 34,200, just so I can say I outsold Benavidez in his hometown.
And I see where you're coming from, Mark. But
if your fight was before mine, now did generate more money? Who knows? Like, you got to be the accountant to know that. But to say we sold more tickets or 100 or 2 more, you as a promoter, you'll do that for a notch in the belt. Am I bad? Am I making sense? Or
yes, you.
I understand.
Total sense, Mark. But if you understand that Jaime Munguia is more popular than David because he's marketed better and he's promoted better, like then those numbers make sense.
Hell no, he more popular than David because he's from Mexico.
He can't
not just that. It's just he has a lot more fights than he does. So like literally, even if he fights somebody that you've never heard of, like he's constantly fighting people. Like literally, when I went to, I've been to like 4 Jaime Munguia fights. I went to this one guy that I've never heard of. He was from Ireland. He sold out the Honda Center. It was packed to the rafters.
But how much did the tickets cost? And I ain't talking about pesos, nigga.
$90.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, and it was packed to the rafters. I didn't think it was going to sell that much because it was a last minute deal.
How much do David Benavidez tickets cost packed to the rafters? They ain't no $90.
Packed to the rafters.
They ain't no $90. They cost a lot more than that to go see David Benavidez, bro.
I don't think so.
Shit.
Shit me, because I wanted to go. When I did, I was gonna try and make that.
Go ahead, Heavy. Like, this nigga tripping. He think David Benavidez fight tickets cost $90.
Yeah, he tripping. Because when I checked, I was gonna try and go to the Lemieux fight, and shit, the cheapest tickets I saw was like $160. So I don't know where you get that 90 from, and that was against Lemieux. Now I can't even imagine what they are.
Yeah, I mean, and you could be 100% right. I'm just going by like, you know, just the guy's popular, yeah, in his home state. I mean, Lemieux, that's a fighter, a really good fighter, by the way. But that's a fighter that like most people like kind of know in passing.
All right, this that press release.
He's a former champion.
What's up? I know he's a former champion.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Heavy. What you mean?
No, I was saying Lemieux was a former champion. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not.
My favorite fighters.
But that's
you got to give him a little bit of credit, but it was still, you know,
that was a long time ago. He's fought.
It was still a pro David Benavidez crowd.
Yeah, but since then he don't fought Andre and Caleb Plant. Those ain't $90 tickets.
Nah, hell no. That's what I'm saying. He's got 2 appearances on pay-per-view now, man. He's out there.
I mean, Andre's never that popular, bro. I can see a $90 ticket.
His Anthony Durrell tickets want $90, bro.
I don't know. That's a long time ago.
Oh no, that's a long time ago.
They want $90. That was a world title fight. There was not.
Yeah, it was. It was a world title fight.
I went to an undisputed fight and my tickets cost me $50. What does that mean?
I don't know where you said that.
Doesn't matter. The cheapest
doesn't matter.
Dollars.
Nosebleed section.
No, but check it out though. At the end of the day, and I'm just saying it just.
And I don't know about that ticket.
I got $50 tickets for the undisputed fight between Castaño and Jermel, excuse me, and half of the arena was not. It was empty. And
I remember y'all always tell me that. I remember y'all always tell me that it was over. It was about half empty, a little over half.
Mm-hmm. And it was a disgrace, Mark. It was an undisputed fight, and it was a great fight, Mark.
I know it was.
It was.
That first one, right? That first one, right?
I enjoyed it.
It was the second one. The second one over here from the house.
In Carson, right?
Carson, yes, sir.
Yeah, Carson.
California.
Little room too. They didn't put them in the bigger room where the tennis people be at.
And they had the fight at the same time as the soccer game, right?
You gotta say what the tennis. Why you gotta throw that in there, Mark?
Look, Carson got 2 rooms. They got the tennis room and the soccer room. Soccer room is big. Am I tripping, bro?
You're not. It's like a soccer. You know, just think of a soccer game. It looks like. At the end of the day, I'm not even mad that it was at the tennis
game. Man.
Because I grew up half my life in South Central, half my life in Carson. So I've been going to this venue ever since they opened the venue, and it's the best place to watch boxing. There's not a bad scene.
I'm gonna show Heavy how I look. Let me flip. Let me share my screen. Heavy, this is how Carson look, right?
No, that one. Yes.
Right here. See right here. They got the little stadium right here. Then they got the big one over here.
Yeah. I went to the Oscar De La Hoya Steve Forbes fight at the big one. Oh man, it's way better at the small one.
But look. They'll put your ass over here in this back corner right here.
No. It's just a stadium. They don't put no.
They'll put a little stage right here. Have some kids out there. Have some little kids out there looking like the Jabba Walkers doing some pop locking and shit.
Yeah.
You don't even get no fireworks. It just be some Mexicans running through there with some sparklers.
Goddamn fool, boy.
Chiclets with some sparklers. Nigga.
That's the hood. That's the hood, Mark. It's like I'm the only Mexican there, and my other homie George.
Yeah, but so he didn't fight in this big arena right here, bro. He fought
No.
tennis
Most fights are the small one, and
right,
I love it.
I love it. And even then, and Heavy. Even then, here's the fucked up thing. I don't know if you can see the screen.
I can see it.
Y'all see this green circle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Half of it off.
Yeah, half of it was.
Yeah.
Sell for this shit. It be like half right here, and the ring will be right here, over here at the end of the tennis court, or
That's
somewhere.
why it wasn't a pay-per-view event, man.
They had people around there, and it'd be cut off half right here. And this would be like.
That's why, and that's another reason why I give David Benavidez so much credit for him to have 2 pay-per-view appearance headlines already.
Yeah, I'm just.
I mean, like you look at cats like Jamal Charlo, they still haven't even reached that height yet.
And Andy Ruiz and King Kong was a pay-per-view. It shouldn't have been.
Yep.
That bullshit. Yeah.
Charles Martin. Martin and Andy Ruiz was pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Damn, that's crazy.
I never understood why people say it's like, oh, he sells pay-per-views, he's a star. I'm like, I don't mean nothing.
Hey, look, Heavy Bad Boxer, let me ask you this. What do you think about the people that say, as a black man, you're a coon? If you don't just go with everything that the BBC doing, because Al Heyman's a black man, they'll say, hey, look, all the other promoters give you bullshit fights too.
I would say, fuck them people. You know what I mean? You got to be you, man, at the end of the day, and stand on what you believe and how you feel. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck that he black. I'm just not gonna go along with anything. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
And I feel like I get free fights with them other guys more than pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I get good free fights. Top rank.
Don't get me wrong though. I love the stable that PBC has. God knows I do. I rocks with them, but I'm not gonna go along to get along.
Heavy bad Boxer TV. I know you didn't hit me with the Miss Sophia. PBC. God knows I
do.
But I kill him dead.
Have nice things, but that's wrong. Man.
Facts.
Boy, niggas will call you a coon quick, boy. Going against Al Heyman on those, like, bro, I'm just saying the fight I do and don't want to see. Nah, fuck that, nigga.
Yeah, it's whatever I'll say, nigga. It's just what it is.
Just
with it.
Some people don't want to see the brother succeed. That's all.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. You one of them.
Listen to that Piro. Piro be saying that shit on the sneak.
What do you say?
For real, though.
He said some people don't want to see other people succeed.
He talking about people don't want to see a brother succeed.
I agree. He's right.
Yeah.
Al Heyman can't ask for super chats, bro. You just gotta do what he's got to
do. Al getting the big super chats.
I'm loud as hell in here tonight. It's loud as fuck. All right, man. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. I'm gonna let y'all have this one, man. I'm gonna close this shit down, man. Cause I love y'all niggas. I talk about. Oh, it's one more thing I had to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
So let me lock everybody predictions and let me click a timestamp on this shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm timestamping this one. 2:43:31. Devin
Central Time.
I'm on the East Coast. Devin Garcia numbers prediction. I got 500,000 right now. Subject to change. I'm gonna go up, but I'm not going down.
Okay. I'm gonna go Oh shit. Devin don't sell shit. I'm gonna go lock me in at. I'm gonna say, man, that 500 is good, man. That's a good pick, bro. I'm gonna say 500 too, bro. I mean, I can see 500.
Need some of this Saudi backing in this shit. That'll really get him.
Al Sheik, my nigga.
All right, Brent, what you got, man? Puro, what y'all got?
500.
Yeah, bro. Once I said it, now I can't unhear it. Every time I hear you sing something, now it's just like I can't unhear it now. 500, bro. That's something you can sneak and do at work when you're around your employees. So you could just say, just bust a song. I got this motherfucker getting knocked out. All right, Puro, what you got, man?
Puro said 850.
850.
That's even changed.
I did say 850, but you know, I've seen a troubling trend, bro. Like, I mean, I think we should
change, Puro. You can go up, but you can't go.
Hold up. You seen a troubling trend since you said 850 about an hour ago?
Yeah, because like, you know, like two fighters, like if you were really backing them and we can like get them over the threshold of like $1 million, you know, instead of making like 5 million, they can make like 8. I mean, like it's one of the tragedies in boxing. I mean, I don't know, man. I think I could do more.
So, what's the number?
850.
Hey, sticking with 850. Got you. That's what's up.
I ain't budging.
It's 4 million.
I ain't budging. 850. All right. Like, look, Pure, you can go up, but you can't go down on them. All right. So,
okay.
Real quick, man, before I get up out of here, I wanted to say, ask this, because I probably use it in a video. I wanted to get everybody picked on the Garcia Haney fight. Who you got?
The obvious.
Okay, we know who Brim
That's
taking.
the problem, you know. Artists, the managers want to be out filming videos. I actually don't know. I mean, the smart money's on Devin. I mean, we can't deny Ryan's talent, but the guy's an idiot. I mean, he could have. I don't know, man. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like these two fucking fighters should like use this fight as an opportunity to like obviously win, but like put on the best like performance that they can, bro. Like, because if they do that, no matter who wins, bro, they both win at the end of the day.
How come we can't never get a straight answer out of Puro?
That's the thing. Ryan and Devin are my favorite fighters at this current moment in time. You know, so this is a fight that the fight that just happened was a fight that I was really looking forward to when it happened. It happened.
Hold up.
Oh shit.
Hold up.
Oh shit.
Boxing bougie ass that say Ryan Garcia is your favorite fighter.
Mark, you already knew this.
No.
Literally, since I started on YouTube, that's all I've been saying.
Ryan Garcia is your favorite fighter?
Him and Tank, yeah.
As many times I don't had somebody on the show from
him and Tank or him and Devin.
No, Tank and Ryan are my favorite fighters.
Oh, okay, got you.
Many times I don't have Rooster on the show. You ain't never told me that, bro.
Bro, I said it when Rooster was on the show.
If you did say it that day, and I don't. I thought you were just, placating to,
You thought I was like trying to blow skirt up his ass?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you saw the pictures and the videos he got with Ryan. You were like, oh, maybe I can get some sweat off of Ryan Garcia's t-shirt. What? I mean, my pillow.
That's the thing. Like me, I'm a fan of the way that they fight.
Puro, no way. Like, as much as you love boxing, tell me, what does Ryan Garcia do that makes him one of your favorite fighters?
The way he taught himself how to box in the garage. That's what took me to him. And then when I started watching his amateur fights and the fights he had with Devin, and then like the skill set that he possesses, it's like I enjoy the way both of them fight, but at the end of the day, like that's why it's so hard to make a prediction, because like it wasn't like back in the day where like, okay, I know what these guys can do, and I know they're going to come in and they're going to give their best effort. These guys don't do that. You know, some of them will fight really well at one point. Some of them will, or some of them will at times will literally do the bare minimum to win a fight. At the end of the day, like I don't know. I mean, I'm glad the fight's happening, so we can like at least after the fight's over, we don't have to speculate. Oh, like damn, I wish they would have fought. You know, like I could appreciate that.
I ain't gonna front though. I'm a fan of Ryan's too. I don't have a favorite fighter, but I'm a fan of Ryan's for sure.
I'm not a fan of his goofy shit, you know, but it is what it is.
I think it ain't too many like extremely authentic fighters who kind of wear shit on their sleeve, and Ryan's one of them, and I can appreciate that from Ryan.
He's definitely not authentic, bro.
What about you, Mark? Who you got, Mark?
I normally don't make picks into the weigh in heavy bag boxing.
Right.
Because I don't even know if these niggas gonna make weight. Like, that might change my opinion. This nigga wait, I don't think he gonna win no more.
Cap.
You know what I'm saying? You said Cap or that's Cap? That's Cap?
These two fighters, especially in particular, because these two fighters have never had a weight issue, especially Devin. You know, Ryan, you can make a case because like these other fights were like at catch weights and shit, but they were never on his end. Like before
he still ain't never missed weight, catch weight or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm saying for these particular fighters, Mark, they're always been professional.
I give him that. I
some discipline guys.
I give him on that, but he actually got to make the weight. Then they rehydrate, but also what also goes into that, Puro, is
they gonna make. Well, they both just recently moved to 40, man, where they could be comfortable.
Making the weight. It's like, how do you look on the scale?
Okay, got you.
Wait, Devin really looked pretty bad.
Devin has made weight before. He always made weight, but he looked like a shell of himself the last 3 times I saw him at 135, and I'm counting both George Cambos's fights and the damn Loma fight, and I'm like, yo, my man,
Scarecrow,
bro,
the Prograde fight as well.
No, he looked good. Prograde
fight. He looked all right on the scale.
He looked a little bit. He looked better than he usually, but he still looked like
he didn't
I can see where he's coming from, because how quickly he looked for the next day, and then like 2 days or 2 weeks after the fight, that nigga looked like a cruiserweight. And I thought that I thought that picture was Photoshop.
Nah, he blows up, man. He's a big boy.
Oh, that was a
photo around Canelo's walk around weight 190.
So I think Ryan's going. For me, I think Ryan's going to have some real success against Haney, man. I think Styles make fights, and it's just a different style for Devin, and I think it's a style that a puncher like Ryan, you know, when you fight somebody like Devin, you're not too much worried about the power, so you can be a little bit more comfortable. I think be a little bit more himself. It's just I don't know, man. I just think this is a winnable fight for Ryan Garcia. I'm taking Haney, but I think this is a winnable fight for Garcia, and I can understand why. And I know it doesn't matter. I know this was a long time ago, but I can see and understand why he split out of the 6 fights they fought in the amateurs. I can see it. You know what I mean? I can see why.
What, just seeing a face-off in the lobby, nigga?
No, as far as the styles, you know what I'm saying? Listen,
Devin don't even have the same style that he had when he was 11, 12, 13 years old.
Hey, man, shit me. That style.
Are you kidding me? You think Devin Haney now?
I think
he fought when he was 12 and 13 years old.
Well, I ain't gonna say leave the age out of it. Let's just say amateurs.
Age matters, because that's the last time Ryan Garcia beat him.
How old were they?
Ryan won the first 3. Devin won the next 3.
And the last time they fought in the amateurs, how old were they?
9, 10, 11, and it might have been 12, 13, 14, somewhere between 15. I think because Devin went pro like 17. So let's just say 15, 16 years old. Either 15.
Yeah, of course, his style has changed a lot. But for me, when I look at Devin fight, it's still very much hit, not get hit, it's it's still very much an amateur style, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I think Ryan's a little bit more accustomed to that style too, and I think that's why he will have some success against it.
From your lips to God's ears, bro. I just want to see an exciting fight, man. I'm telling you, an exciting fight that's like really good. It'll propel these guys to where they want to be.
Hey,
who this one? Who is this?
Brandon Figueroa's sister.
Oh, this nigga.
Look,
I gotta get out of here, man.
I got to end the show where I started. Shit. I got to end where we started, baby.
I feel like that's one of them asses that ain't as fat in person.
Oh yeah, definitely working them angles.
Yeah, she working some angles and some
arching that back.
Itty bitty titty committee.
Yeah, but she got
you see her in person, you like super disappointed.
No, she arching that back. She working that shit. She got that gap too right there. Oh,
onion booty, bro.
Makes me want to cry.
Yeah, she alright.
Perverted.
That's what it is.
Give me some more melanin.
Hey, look, but it's poke out anyway when you're doing your work. That's how you want to see what it look like when it poke out, because that's what it's gonna look like when you're doing your work.
True that. But she helping it poke out. I wanted to poke out without no help.
Hey, I feel you on that, my G.
You feel me?
That nigga said, "Give me some more melanin and some collard greens. I need some cornbread on that."
Feel me?
He said that camel toe look a little too stiff right there on the thing. That bitch camel toe look like she wearing a boxing cup.
Yeah, she do look like she got a cup on for real.
That bitch wearing a cup, like, hey, what's going on here, bitch? You got a sack over there to the side. What's going on?
Is that Brandon?
I'm out of here. Show's over, nigga. Hey man, y'all final thoughts. Y'all plug and promote anything y'all want to plug and promote before I let y'all go.
Shit, just appreciate you having me, man. Check me out, Heavy Bad Boxing TV, man. Everybody who came over here from my channel, I appreciate y'all for checking out my guy, Mark Nash TV. Make sure you sub up. Great show, man. I'll see you the next time.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for supporting the show in a major way, man.
For sure, man. You already know.
When you go live, man, and when you got a schedule when you do your content?
Man, I don't, man. I run 4 trucks, man. So when I get time, I need to get a schedule. But when I get time, I go.
What you mean?
Yeah. Trucks? I'm a business owner, man. I got 4 rigs out there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Big business. Proud of you, man.
Appreciate that love, brother.
All right, man. We can help you plug and promote the business anyway. Let me know.
Okay, yeah. I'd appreciate that.
My nigga, I sold hair weave on this shit when I first started. I was up here playing as extensions of you.
Mom.
I had extensions of you hair weaves up here, nigga. I was selling everything, nigga. I sold it all. T-shirts. Look, I'm about to start selling some barbecue sauce. KP sent me a package. But then I went to my P.O. box. I was like, nigga, why am I smelling this yellow gold? This Kansas City gold. Before I even open it up, yeah, man, it was busted.
Man, I ain't mad at you. I supposed to be having my first sponsor here in a minute, but they ain't cut the check yet. As soon as they cut the check, you're going to see me doing a lot of transact. I forget what the name of the card is.
Trans what?
It's called a transact card. Like when you get 100% cash back on the joints. It's crazy. It's 100% cash back on the card.
Don't promote them too much yet. Wait for the check to hit. Then you can drop the ad. And once that work, plug me in too, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, listen, on some real shit, I'm gonna have to plug you in because let me just tell you this part real quick because it's important. It's 100% cash back, and you can take that and spin it with a catalog. And in the catalog, it's just like a bunch of Temu shit. And I've already done it, and it's like, damn, that's what's up. So yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, shit. Well, I can't wait. To hear more about it once they cut that check. Clip said, I thought Devin and Ryan, they are 3-3. Ryan won the first 3, Devin won the last 3, from what I understand. All right, Heavy Back Boxing TV. I'll see you in the next one, bro.
My guy, I'm out of here. Peace.
Peace. All right, Pure Road, Brim Reaper. Y'all want to take us on?
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me on again, Mark, to debunk all your narratives. And, you know, if Fudo wasn't around, the YTBC, it wouldn't be shit.
Fuck up out of here, man. What the hell is this nigga talking about? No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I'm just joking, too. Now, thank you for having me, like always, Mark, man. I'll see you in the next one.
No, man. Hey, Puro, I appreciate you adding comedy. You adding your genuine perspective on things. You're not a yes man. You disagree with me all the time, and I appreciate that, man. It makes for an interesting show.
No doubt, Mark. Thank you again. Peace. All right, Brim.
All right, peace.
Blessings.
All right, go ahead,
Short
Brim.
and sweet. I appreciate you. Keep going, keep rocking and rolling, and until next time, God bless and good night.
All right, absolutely. I'll close out with this. I saw Foodie put this in the chat. I want to address it. She was talking about, and I forgot it earlier, but I started. She said there's no correlation with sparring versus pro skills. Where pros use their skills in sparring. I do want to say that, but I get where you're coming from, because what you said right here, Mike Tyson kind of said it, and I agree with what he said. He said, man, some guys don't train how they fight, and some guys don't fight how they train. You got some guys, they just dream raps. I remember Nonito talk about it all the time. His brother was like that. It's like, man, he can beat everybody ass in the gym, but you put them bright lights on him, it's different. You get what I'm saying? And then you got some guys who don't train worth shit. You know what I'm saying? But get in that ring and fight their ass off. So I get where you're coming from on that one. She said Joshua does numbers, period. Shout out to my brother Clips in the building. What up, Clip? Shout out to the Clipper. Brian said, my nigga Mark. What's up, bro? TBS exposed. He said Pure is the only Mexican holding pockets in prison. Nah, I don't believe that. Pure, first of all, Pure ain't going to prison. He gonna tell on y'all niggas. He ain't going to prison. Pure is not about to do no time. Clip said, I thought Devin. Okay, I read that one. He said, I hope Ryan gets his pretty boy gay face punched in. I don't think he gay. I think he'll take your girl. Ryan, I don't think Ryan's gay. I don't even know where that came from. I don't think he gay, but shit, if he is, I ain't fucking him, so it don't matter. I don't give a damn. You know, fucking my lady. He can fuck whatever nigga he want to fuck. That's his business. But I don't think he's gay though. I think he'll take a lot of y'all niggas bitch. Like tonight, for the cloud order money, she gonna go. Now Ryan won when they were teens. That might have been the last one, right? Like 11, 12, 13. Devin won 14, 15, 16. Could have been something like that. You fellas still going? Not no more. Ryan putting belt to ass. He's putting belt to ass. Let's go, Keenan. Keenan, where the bread at? Let's put some money on it. Put some money on it. Because I think Ryan's gonna be the underdog in the sports book. So I'm gonna make some. I'll take some Devin Haney bets with y'all guys who really believe in Ryan. And y'all know I'm good for the bread. All right, and that's it. Man, I love y'all, man. I hope you love yourself. If not, guess what? God loves you. So does Mark Nash in the neighborhood here, Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you will not feel like talking about. It's a hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. We like to let the jokes fly. You know, while life is serious enough. Man, shout out to everybody who joined the panel tonight. Heavy Back Boxing TV, man. Got a great channel over there. Check them out, man. My guy Brent Reaper, annoying as fuck, crazy as hell, but he's very passionate, emotional. No, I'm joking. I got love for Brent. Brent keep me on my toes because he definitely is following and watching everything out there. So he and Puro both keep me on my toes. So I appreciate the banter back and forth. So with that said, man, Nothing lasts forever, not even this show. All good things must come to an end. You know how I go, man. Drinks require sleep. Goals require effort. Go out there and get your goals. I'm on to the next episode. If you want to support the show, you can support the show in so many different ways. So many different ways. You can click the Cash App, click the Super Chat, you can click the Super Things, but more importantly, you can click that like button, that share button. You can go to marknash.com, marknash.com, copy you some merch. We got a lot of t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, different type of ideas up there. And yeah, support the show in a major way that way as well. And that's it, man. Hey, look, sometimes we're gonna agree, sometimes we're gonna disagree. But one thing's for certain, two things for sure, homeboy and homegirl. Never forget this.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
Drive, motherfucker. Hey, look, man, sometimes we agree, sometimes we disagree, but remember, respect is free. Disrespect gonna cost you everything, your family, your freedom, your finances, most importantly, your life. So let's show each other love, let's show each other respect, and if not, let's show each other the door. You go your way, I go mine, God willing, and I'm sure we both will do fine. It's your man, Martin Nash, Breaking Beats. I appreciate your time, your energy. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to entertain you this evening. Hopefully you was thoroughly entertained. If not, fuck it, I'll see you on the next one. I'll try harder. Peace.
Hey, it's Antonio Tarver Champion. You watching Mark Nash at Breaking Beats. I usually don't do drops, but I'm gonna give you one, bro. I'm gonna give you one. I love you, champ.
And I mean that shit. Peace.
This that squad,
Subscribe. I don't care how many subscribers he has. Support him. So he made all this possible. He made this possible.
Nah, Dr. Mark, God made this possible. And so did viewers like you. See you on the next one. Peace.